Paul Jackson along with Lance Keller, and the Chargers are going to face the Douglas Trojans tonight.
Yeah, I think. Nobody's thinking this is gonna be a 7-6 type game. I think Heritage is gonna, at 5-0 and ranked one in the state, they're gonna be working on some different things. And Douglas, they've struggled a little bit, so I'm sure they're gonna have certain things they want to work on and try to improve throughout the season.
Right. As you said, the Chargers are 5-0. We had a win last week against the Pauls Valley Panthers, 42-7 at their place. So that was a nice game.
It was. There were a lot of people. I think Pauls Valley's up to 4, 5, 6, something like that in the state, in several polls, and people were talking about how they'd have a chance to upset us. And I think it was 35-0 into the first quarters, 28, something like that. And second half they just kind of cruised, and I think Heritage Hall flexed his muscle and kind of said who they were in 3A. I think they and Lincoln Christian are kind of head and shoulders above the other teams, and take a dynamic game for somebody to upend one of those two.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you, Lance. I mean, Heritage Hall's, they're playing like a defending state champion right now. We'll see if we'll see how it turns out down the road, but.
One game at a time, right?
That is right.
Even this game, that's right.
Absolutely. Well, so Douglas last week played the Sulphur Bulldogs. They got beat 53-0 to put them at 0-5 on the season. Let's talk about our Super Prep feature player of the game tonight.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Be proud of this one.
Absolutely. It's Mr. Gray Keller. Gray's a 4-year letterman. He's stuck it out and improved his speed throughout those 4 years. And he's also really worked on his strength and his technique. The coaches say that, he plays with a ton of emotion due to all the hard work he's had to put in to get where he's at. And that he's one of the more versatile players on the team. He can play any position on the offensive line, any position on the defensive line.
He can. So, he fills in nicely when you have 5 seniors, offensive and defensive line, and he's a senior also. So he fills in nicely when there's a need, and there's always needs in football. So somebody always gets dinged up or something happens.
Absolutely. So Gray Keller, our Super Prep feature player of the game tonight. Lance, you want to talk about the Joe Cooper Auto Group, Keys to Victory?
Keys to Victory. Stay focused, improve special teams. I guess that's a focus they've been having all week in practices on the special teams. And the young players need to be ready, because they will probably be working them in a lot, trying to get them adapted to game situations. So the young guys will have to be ready to play.
Right, yeah. You never want to go into a game, thinking that, hey, we've got this one won. Yeah. You don't want to be overconfident, because anything can happen.
But naturally, it's going to be hard in a game like this.
Exactly. So, kind of those keys to victory just show some other things that the coaches, want to focus on so that they keep the team sharp.
Yeah, it says the offense, I'm just trying to see what the coaches are wanting their scouting. Let's see, struggling on offense. So I guess Douglas is really struggling on offense. I know a lot of times when you and I have done games, kind of looked at the stats, and kind of like we did Clinton, we knew those 2 running backs coming in, they were complete studs. We knew it. They both ran for, I still don't know, it had to be 350, 400 yards. So we kind of scouted them. I don't think we've looked a lot at Douglas, because I think we're looking more at our guys and how they can improve, such as special teams and some different way with the younger guys coming in and playing. But Douglas scouting them. For defense, they run a base, let's see, what do they say, 4-2-5, and they have trouble, let's just say, lining up to different formations. So I was trying to read that. That's kind of interesting to put that on there. But obviously when you're 0-5 and the scores are what they are,
they've had some struggles.
I'm sure. And, I don't know if they're a young team. You don't know if it's people that haven't played before, and so they're trying to get them used to positions and when they see different formations. But like we said, what are they going to do? They're going to try to work on those type of things. Their coaches have specific items that they want to work on. Our coaches have items that they want us to work on. Let's see, head-to-head all time with Douglas. Let's see, what do we have here?
I think the Chargers are 3-0 all time against Douglas.
Is this only our 4th time to play them? I thought we played them a lot more than that.
Yeah, I think I think this is we haven't played them much. So
I guess maybe I'm thinking like Millwood, where I know we played them every year. I was just kind of thinking we played Douglas, but I guess we haven't. What happened last year? I think let's see, at Douglas last year we got Andy right here, 16 of 22, 208 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions against Douglas last year. I'm going to go on a limb and say that might be the only 2 interception game he had last year. And like you were saying, it was against Douglas. That's why you got to be prepared for anybody at any time.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, so I think the Chargers are 3-0 all time against Douglas. Let's talk about some of our guys. How about Andy Bass and some career numbers to watch for him?
Man.
So he's got, so far in his career, 263 completions. He's 87 completions behind number 4, Brett Bogert. So, Andy's currently 5th on the all-time completions mark behind Andy Bogert.
Brett Bogert. That's a lot of first halves, too, that he hasn't played in the second half.
Right,
that could happen tonight. You don't know. I know last week, I can't remember if he came out at all in the second half, maybe for 1 possession, but Andy's a special talent. We all know that, and his numbers are just crazy. Read some of these others. It's just kind of amazing.
Yeah, 44 career TD passes. It's 9 behind number 4, Will Pake, who has 53, and 23 behind number 3, Brett Bogert, who had 67. He's got 4,176 passing yards. That's 374 yards behind number 6, Will Pake, who had 45-50. And the number 1 passer in Heritage Hall history is of course the great Graham Colton.
Absolutely, I remember watching him.
7,402 yards.
That's a lot of yards.
That's a lot of yards.
And the one thing about Andy is, remember, he didn't get to play his sophomore year, transferred over.
Good point.
So 2 years, not that making anything, but that'll be hard. There's probably a lot of people that played 3 and 4 years. So
right. I think Graham was the starter for 4 years.
Was it all 4 years?
I think so.
He's a good starter back then.
Absolutely.
Watching games for years.
I believe he was our first state champion quarterback at Heritage Hall.
Kind of went on to some other things too, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
I think he's written a song or two. Maybe sung one.
I know, it's kind of amazing to have that much talent. I just, give me what's in his one finger and I'd be happy. So, looks like we have the coin flip about to happen. Do we want to go to a commercial real quick and then come back for the run out? What do you think? Do that, and then we'll get the Chargers coming out of the tunnel and talk a little more.
All right, we will be back.
Miller Tippins is an award-winning commercial construction company specializing in building relationships. Our mission is to improve the lives of the people we serve. Exceptional work requires an exceptional team. No matter the scale of your project, we are committed to delivering excellence from our owner-driven team with over 100 years of combined experience. Let us be your A-team. Miller Tippins, your champions of commercial construction.
And we are back at Heritage Hall, home of the Heritage Hall Chargers. We are going to flip it over to Coulter Gasky for a weather update.
Currently, we have temperatures in the mid-70s and probably dropping down into the high 60s once we get towards the end of the game. And also a slight wind that's blowing out of the south and towards the north. And also, sorry, I'm a little out of breath just because I'm hyped up for both this game and also the game on Saturday. Horns down, Boomers sooner. It's football time. Guys, back to you.
There we got the Chargers coming onto the field. Trying to see, is it 11 or on the sides?
Yeah, so
Rolls in the front.
it's pink out night at
It is
Heritage
pink
Hall,
out night,
right,
yeah.
Lance?
Love the horse in the center.
Oh,
Hey,
absolutely. That looks awesome.
It does look awesome. And then you have the end zones, have Chargers with the pink on the inside.
Right. It looks great.
It does. How about the new run-out tunnel with the two horse heads?
I know, yeah. That's really cool.
It is really cool.
Obviously, pink out night to help raise awareness and fight breast cancer.
That's right. And I know Gray and a lot of I assume the senior boys, maybe there are a few juniors, all went to Dick's after practice last night and bought wristbands, headbands, socks,
Oh, cool.
everything pink. So
Nice.
everybody's going to get everything pink today on the field. So always
Now-
good to have the October games.
Now, do just the Chargers do a pink out, or do most programs do a pink out?
I don't
Do
know.
you guys know?
I think usually OU has one in October too, just because of Breast Awareness Month being October.
I got you.
So, so I don't know if just have one game. I mean, I think the NFL does it. Is it the whole month? They may do it the whole month of October, if not one game specialty. So,
Okay, maybe Pauls Valley had it going. Was that right? Pauls Valley did it last weekend too. Okay, great. Well,
probably see it where maybe next week whenever we go down south.
right next week the Chargers are going to play the Dixon Comets. Dixon's 3-2.
Yeah,
Currently.
Dixon they had a good little start of the season, just like Sulphur did too, and kind of cooled off a little bit. And that seems to happen when, depending on who your competition is, those first few weeks when they're out
Right.
of district. So
Yeah.
you never really know.
Never know who somebody's playing.
Yeah, I
quality,
mean,
quality of opponents.
You don't. So until you start getting in and get the head-to-head competition, then you kind of see. Let's see. We've got Douglas have their white tops and orange pants on. We've got the Chargers with blue tops, white pants, and I think every one of them has pink socks. They have pink tape,
Right.
pink wristbands, like pink undershirts. I think they have everything else pink.
Right.
So.
Pink towels.
Yep.
Let's see. Yep.
Yep, pink towels. They got everything. So.
These guys were ready.
They are ready. I know a lot of the younger guys probably pretty excited because they know they're going to get in. At least they think they are.
Right.
So everybody's kind of amped up. You know, they don't have school tomorrow, so that fall break. I don't think they have it
Right.
Monday either, right? So yeah, nice long weekend. A lot of them going to Dallas. So
What's going on in Dallas?
I don't know. I have no idea, but it seems like there's a big game going on that everybody's talking about. So
Right. Let's go Sooners. So Jordan Harris back to receive the kick, and we are off.
yeah, get it. Oh, then let it bounce. Jordan's been great this year in returns.
Right.
Up
Jordan.
the middle. Get out to the right. Oh, he can. Kind of stumbled a little bit, so nice return, though, out into the Douglas territory.
Absolutely. Great return there by Jordan Harris. Jordan earlier this year, broke the Heritage Hall record with a 99 yard or 97. 97.
Is that what it officially was?
Yeah,
I was there watching. Yeah, that was pretty exciting. That was
Yeah.
a lot of fun to watch. Let's
The 97-yard receiving touchdown.
want to see who the starting offense is. Do we have it on? I think we have it on one of these. I mean, I assume that they're the same five. It looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, is Jack Harris back, though? That's the one. He is. Jack Harris is back. He's going to try to work on that foot a little bit. I don't think he's going to play a long time. He's going to see how his foot
A
feels.
nice
after.
throw there by Andy
Oh.
to Rashad.
Rashad
On
stumbles a little bit.
Little,
Nice move. It looks like he's gone.
little post pattern there, and first play of the game.
How about nice pass, huh?
Yeah,
I mean,
11 seconds into this one, and the Heritage Hall Chargers are up 6-0.
Andy Bass, 48-yard touchdown to Rashad.
Smith?
I think that that happened last week, Jim. I'm trying to think if it's on the first play of the game, if he threw to Jordan or Rashad, Jordan Harris. I know.
Yeah,
I know them too well. I got to call him by the first name. Yeah, Jordan Harris or Rashad Smith. So.
I think it was Jordan. For
Was
the
it Jordan in the
one.
first play?
I
Okay.
think.
I think. I wonder how many first play touchdowns he has in his career in 2 years.
That's a good question.
Quite a
I
few.
don't
It
know.
seems like he's done that quite a bit.
Right.
How about the move by Rashad? Nice catch.
Oh, yeah.
And then just kind of, he's really improved his rack yards, yak yards after yards after catch.
Right.
I mean, he has gotten really good this year. Once
Well,
he gets the ball in his hands.
Yeah, like you say, he's really improved that. And this is only, his second year
Yeah.
to be playing varsity football.
I know.
Right.
He played a lot in junior high growing up, and then I think he focused on basketball his freshman and sophomore year, and then
Right.
came back. What an unbelievable talent, though, just to be able to pick up and be that good after laying off for 2 or 3 years.
Right, yeah. So congratulations there to Rashad Smith, 48-yard receiving touchdown.
Yeah, nice play to start the game out. I think that was maybe they didn't have it, the right alignment. I don't know. That was kind of what the Douglas coaches I know were wanting to work on. So they'll try to improve. They had guys around him, though. They just didn't come in, hit him, and wrap him up after he caught the ball.
Yeah, I don't think he was touched, was he?
I don't think so. And there were guys around. I know he kind of did the whoop, or however they say it on ESPN. And,
Right.
I mean, he did. He's quick. He's fast, twitchy. I mean, he got around them. So.
Yes. So now the kickoff team kicking off for the Chargers, number 31, Bo Butler.
Bo Butler, I think, I believe his brother was a kicker for several years. Was he a senior last year, I think?
Is that Luke?
Yep. Can't remember if he graduated last year or the year before, but yeah, he kicked for, I think, 3 years, I want to say. So
Yes.
now got another Butler coming in and doing some
Thad.
kickoffs. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is Bo.
yeah.
Yeah, Thad is the basketball player.
Yeah,
So.
Thad's big into basketball.
Right.
Over at the house shooting hoops all the time. It's a good little basketball player, too.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Douglas returns it to their own 22-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Trojans.
Trying to see who got there on. So we do have Jack. Jack is out there, so he is playing on defense. I'm trying to see who all we have.
Looks like we got Jack Harris and then Gray Keller at nose tackle, along with Xavier Freeman at right tackle.
Yep. So I have a 3-man front right here. Then I think let's see. We have Jordan Harris. He's playing deep safety. Carter Counts playing on the other side on safety. It looks like.
Nice tackle there by number 6, Bladen Vogel.
Well, he's been playing really well. He's so fast and quick. Doesn't have all the size, but he's fast and quick. Then we got the starters, the linebackers for Heritage Hall.
Yeah, Rashad Smith, Bladen Vogel, Kyle Lowry, Barrett Travis, and Cal Welkers.
Cal Welker. Lowry, he's been really coming on lately, for 3 years.
I said Callahan, excuse me.
Yeah, Callahan Lowry. He's been coming on. I mean, he's earned himself a starting role. He's been hurt for 3 years, and he got hurt the morning of the first scrimmage of the year this year. And he's finally in the last few weeks coming back, and he is playing really well.
Right, yeah, great for him. So happy that he's healthy.
Oh, I know.
He's out there competing.
Let's see, the secondary. Let's see, we got Carter Counts, Jordan Harris, and Gerard Williams. Not Jared, as last week when we were at away scene, but Gerard Williams, who, man, I tell you what, he blankets whoever he is covering. He just puts a complete blanket on them. He has had a fantastic year.
Yeah, I agree, Lance. Yeah, he had some nice pass breakups last week.
Yeah, he did.
And then Carter Counts had what, a nice pick
in the
last
end zone,
week
yeah.
and the week before, I think. Didn't he take one back for a touchdown?
Yes, he did. He did. And not only that, he had a nice play where he tipped one out he looked like it was a perfect pass and the guy was going to catch it, and he tipped it out in the end zone. I believe that was before the interception in the end zone.
Right.
So Carter's been playing really well.
Yeah, the Chargers defense has just been very stout this season. Gave up 24 in the season opener to Millwood, gave up 43 to Clinton, and then only 6 against John Marshall, 21 against Lone Grove, and 7 against Pauls Valley. Of course, a lot of those scores, other than the Clinton game,
second half,
are second half against the twos.
Yeah,
so I'd be interested to know, with all the ones out there, how many points they've given up. Not that it really matters.
No,
but
it doesn't. And not only that, Clinton, they were a running team. So you start getting to your Lincoln Christians and the numbers they have, they're going to throw it all over the place. So it will be interesting. There'll be a couple teams this year that's going to test our secondary.
Sure.
So we'll really get to see how well these guys are playing. We have just a bunch of seniors besides Gerard back there. So it'd be fun to see what happens. I'm trying to say, who called the timeout there?
I assume it was
I thought it was Doug.
Trojans.
I thought they did too. Coaches.
Let's
I think
look
they had
there.
a false start, and
Yeah.
I think they weren't lined up correct. Kind of what said the keys.
That timeout was charged to Douglas.
So what do we have? We have 2nd and 23, and they're at their own 10-yard line.
All right, so you can go back to doing what you normally do. So you can zoom in a little bit more.
The quarterback drops back.
Threw a little swing pass to the running back out of the backfield. Not much there.
No, there wasn't. I think was that Charlie over there. Charlie got a body out there on the right side. I think that's what I saw. And I think Rashad Smith came up, helped him out. But that was some great defense out on the end, on the edge. Looked like he had a little daylight when he first threw it, and then they just closed in.
Right, yeah, the defense closed pretty quickly there.
I mean, I think Carter was right up there too. So we're 3rd and 24 for Douglas. Looks like they're back at their own 8-yard line now. That'd be kind of tough if they want to take any chances here. Yeah, they're hand it off up the middle just to try to play safe.
Yeah, probably a good call.
I think
it
so.
looked like the Chargers were bringing the blitz there. So
they didn't want to take a chance and get whether it be a safety or an interception. So they kind of ran up the middle and play safe.
Yeah, 3rd and 25, not great down in distance. You know, I don't think you're going to convert that very often.
You're not. No, now we got 4th and 24. So we'll see. There's literally no wind tonight. So.
Oh, it's a beautiful night, like Coulter talked about. It's wow.
Who is returning?
I think that is.
I don't know. It's not Jordan Harris, so I can't see. It's on the side.
Oh, and I think they just snapped it over the punter's head, so that is going to be a safety. Back to receive that punt was number 82, Terrence Johnson.
Yeah, I think he started at defensive back last year for us.
Right. I think Terrence is a sophomore.
Yeah, and I want to say he was nicked up a little bit the first few games of the season, if I remember correctly. So they're wanting to, again, keys of the game. They want to get some of the younger guys in. Jordan usually returns those punts and want to get some other guys in to kind of get some experience.
Right.
And obviously, he started many games last year as a freshman, so he's pretty good.
So the Trojans will kick it from their own 25-yard line to the Chargers. Back deep for the Chargers, Jordan Harris, number 22, Carter Counts, and number 2, Barrett Travis, I believe.
Oh, okay. See over there on the side. Yeah, Barrett. That makes sense. And
it looks like they're going to
the 20
elect to kick rather than punt here.
Well, I don't know if they punt a whole lot, and I thought it was a 25 also. Is it 20 in high school? I didn't see a penalty, so a safety kick off the 20.
Pretty good kick there, yeah.
Jordan hits it with his leg. Jordan's
got some room. He's got an alley.
He does.
Up the middle, out to the right, and he is gone.
No.
Touchdown.
Oh, we got a flag at the
Chargers.
20. Oh, no, that's the T.
Okay.
That's the T. Okay. I was looking. I was searching the field to make sure before anybody got excited, and I saw that's the T. Touchdown.
Yeah. Yes. Well, touchdown, Jordan Harris.
He almost broke one on the opening kickoff, and now second kickoff. I guess you call it kickoff, even though it's after a safety. He does break it. So he's been fantastic this year on kick returns and punt returns.
Yeah. He's having a monster season. His receiving yards, he's got 22 catches in 5 games for 510 yards. So he's averaging over 100 yards receiving per game.
Yeah, he has, I'm sure, several hundred yards and more on all-purpose too.
Oh yeah, reverses and all that,
and punt returns, kick returns.
Good point. Okay, so Chargers take the lead.
16-0. Did you think they might go for 2?
I didn't.
I think you don't want to ever try to add on. If this was like against Marlowe or Lincoln Christian, they might consider it. It just seems like something.
We must have missed that. Yeah, we must have missed that extra point. So, ChargerVision would like to thank Metromark Real Estate for their sponsorship this season. Established in 1978, Metromark is a pillar of the Oklahoma real estate community. Visit MetromarkRealEstate.com to connect with an agent today. Metromark Real Estate, helping you buy and sell with confidence. So the Chargers will kick off. Number 31, Bo Butler, kicking to the Trojans.
Yeah, I think ever since that first game, I think Cal kicked off in the first game, and now he does field goals. So I think Butler has been kicking since then.
Right, nice kick down to about the 8-yard line.
That was a nice kick as he caught that high.
Nice kick, good return. Douglas gets it out to about the 25-yard line. Looks like Cal Welker was one of the guys, along with Hillman Brown.
I thought I saw Hudson Ferris come in on that right side, too, to kind of turn it back in. So
Okay, very good, very good.
throw
So
his name out there.
the Chargers coming back with Jack Harris, Charlie Gotti, Xavier Freeman at the D lineman. The backers appear to be Bladen Vogel, Rashad Smith, Callahan Lowry, Murphy, and Barrett Travis. And we already talked about the defensive backfield.
Yeah, we did. It's hard to see their numbers from where we are. Okay, so nice run though by Douglas.
Yeah,
Coming
nice
off that right side.
Nice run over the right side by the Trojans. Gain of about 5, maybe 6.
They blocked that well. The runner hit the hole quick. Our guys, I think, were a little bit on their heels. So it's good, positive momentum for Douglas there on first down and try to get in front of the chains, as you were saying. Kind of tough when you're 3rd and 20. So
yeah, that's not a good down and distance to convert.
got it just outside the 30. Say, gone to the left. Yeah, at least I got a yard.
Yeah, it looked like, as you said, Lance, he had a hole out to the left, just didn't see it.
Yeah, that's the side we're on. It kind of looked like it was open, but kind of hard to see that, I'm sure, when you're in the middle of the entire pile.
Right. So
Big 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 for the Trojans. Chargers looking to stop them and get the ball back,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, that's what you got to do. You want to stop them on every 3rd down. And if you're Douglas, you did what you were supposed to do, try to get to 3rd and manageable, and Heritage Hall needs to step up and stop them right here on 3rd down. We got 2 wide and 1. Oh, they brought everyone.
Yeah, good coverage there by Carter
Carter.
Counts. They tried a little fade pattern down the left sideline to number 12. That's Chris Willis.
Yeah, he's a tall kid. Actually, wasn't a bad throw. I really thought they were going to hand off also. It looks like they kind of let everybody go by for the same thing to try to open it up deep. And, I mean, Carter had just perfect coverage.
Step for step.
Did that last week, too. I think his coverage has gotten better every week.
So Terrence Johnson back to receive the kick for the Chargers.
Nice punt.
Terrence catches it in the air, and he's
run.
returning it to
right.
got out to about the Chargers' own 48-yard lines. The Chargers set up 1st and 10 at the 48. So ChargerVision would also like to thank the 9th Street Barking Lot for their support. Visit them online at 9thstreetbarkinglot.com to schedule your BARK bus pickup from the Charger Heritage from the Heritage Hall campus. Coach Kyle Gillum looks forward to spoiling your pups at his first-class facility in downtown OKC. 9th Street Barking Lot, home of the BARK bus. Okay, Chargers back to work. Empty backfield, 4 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Bass in the shotgun. And quick throw over to Rashad Smith, who
broke a tackle.
Turns it up the left side. Gain of what, Lance? 17?
17 yards. I mean, there's another yards after catch. So rack yards. Rashad's been fantastic this year. He's broken a lot of tackles and got a lot of yards.
Absolutely. So Rashad came in with 15 catches for 317 yards. That is a 21.3 yard per catch average. It looks like this one's coming back, Lance. What's going on here?
I didn't see.
Must have had a hole down the field, right?
Oh, yeah, because at 10 yards from spot.
Okay, so 1st and 7 or 1st and 8 for the Chargers from midfield.
Must have been on that far left side because I didn't see a flag.
I didn't either. You're right.
Must have been one of the 3 receivers that were out in front blocking.
Chargers empty the backfield, get lined up with Bass in the shotgun, and
he's going to run.
He goes to his right. They spread him out and ran Andy, and he is gone.
He's so fast. I mean, that kid, their safety had an angle, and he wasn't even close because Andy's just so fast.
Yeah. Andy took that to the house. So, touchdown Chargers.
Yeah, it was almost 50 yards. Was it? It was full 50 yards, I believe. 50-yard touchdown rush.
Right.
So that goes along. I think it was right around 50 last week that he had a touchdown rush. So he does that a lot. I know people in Norman are excited to see him on Saturdays for the next few years. So he just gets out on the edge, and I think the coaches, either Andy saw it or the coaches saw it on alignment. I think that went back to Douglas. They did not have enough guys on their left defensive side, and so when he was rushing over there, they just didn't look like they had enough players on the left side. So I think that had a lot to do with their alignment.
They got outnumbered.
Yeah,
right.
They did. And I mean, he's so fast. You haven't seen that. You haven't seen anybody, especially a quarterback, that fast this year. So.
Right. Yeah. Andy's having a great year running the ball as well as throwing. He's coming into tonight. He had 29 rushes for 360 yards. That's a 12.4 average.
What is it? And that's gone up. That's gone up tonight.
So, a first down every time he runs the ball on average.
Just amazing. And I bet that's just going to keep going up. I mean, you have to think until at least the playoffs where it might come down a little bit. But that's 12, 15 yards a rush. That's a lot of running yards. And, think about it. He doesn't even rush in the second half because he's not out there playing.
Right.
So
I think now he's got, if my math is right, he's got 30 rushes for 410 yards.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember. That's his only rush of the night that I think, and it's right at 50 yards, so it makes it easy.
Right, exactly. So Butler to kick again.
He might get tired tonight.
Right. He kind of a high, deep kick down to about the 15-yard line. Good coverage there by, I think that's number 6, Bladen Vogel.
Yeah, he's plays on the side over there, doesn't let anything on the outside or past him, kind of tries to funnel it in. That was a really nice tackle. It's not easy out in space, just one-on-one to try to get a tackle like that.
Right, exactly. So Douglas is going to go to work again from their own 24-yard line.
Oh, did they bring that back? Is that where he was tackled, 24?
I think so, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I thought he was out to 30. Okay. I saw Rashad come off, so I don't know who came in for Rashad.
Handoff up the middle or maybe over the right side, gain of about 3 for the Trojans, 2 maybe.
Oh, then they moved it back to 1.
Okay.
I think. No, you're right. I thought they were at the 25, so yeah. I think you're right. They got 3 yards. I mean, that's not a bad first down for them. I think they want to try to get 2, 3, 4 yards each first down, not get behind the sticks.
Right, so the Douglas has been working from the shotgun, has a pistol formation in the backfield, handoff over the right side, tackle there by a gang of Chargers, including Callahan Lowry.
Callahan's had a lot of tackles this year, and he's been filling the gaps really nice. I think they got a yard on that, and he was right there to bring the ball carrier down.
So 3rd and about 7 for the Trojans, and the Chargers are the defense looks great so far.
They do. I mean, they're doing what they're supposed to do. The coaches, while they're out there, want them to focus on trying to keep first downs and yards to a minimum. Now we got the shotgun.
Number 17, Rylan Mitchell back. He throws it right down the field. That was a well-thrown ball.
It was, and I thought Gerard might pick that off.
Right, towards number 4. I don't have him on my roster, but I
tell you what, that was a pretty nice throw by that quarterback. I mean, his arm. That was
plenty of arm by number 17, Rylan Mitchell. He's a sophomore, so
I think
they'll have him for a couple more years.
And he'll improve. I haven't looked, but they may have a lot of younger kids, and that might come from the alignment. But just like right there was a flag right at the snap because I don't think they had enough guys on the line of scrimmage.
Right. According to the roster I have, there's 4 seniors on the team.
Okay, so
they're pretty young.
Yeah.
All right, so 3, I want you to be on
I think number 45 back to punt for the Trojans. High punt, fair catch signal
That's a nice punt.
by Terrence Johnson, excuse me. And Chargers will go to work 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line.
Think about number 4 right here.
Yeah,
to actually follow the ball in here. You just need to track like where it is.
4 seniors.
Oh, is that what you were showing?
Yeah. Yeah, so talking about how Douglas is a young team, they've got 4 seniors, 10 juniors, 14 sophomores, and 15 freshmen on their team. So, you know, they're a young ball club.
They are, and I think that probably has a lot to do with their record this year and what's been going on.
Bass in the backfield. The Chargers empty the backfield.
Still have our starters out there, it looks like.
Right.
Oh,
Andy goes deep
Jordan.
to Jordan Harrison.
Wide open.
Wow. That's a little pitch and catch there, Lance.
that was 52 yards. So a one-play drive again. I mean, so it's one play, return the punt return, one play. So
Yeah. So, touchdown Chargers. That was a great throw, right?
I mean, it was perfect. It didn't matter if they had good coverage on there. He was still perfect throw and perfect catch, a perfect route. I mean, everything was perfect. So.
Absolutely. I was talking to Andy's mom before the game, and she talked about how Andy and Jordan worked together all summer. Working on their chemistry, running routes.
I mean, that helps. You can definitely see it's paid off.
Yes, absolutely. So, another score for the Chargers. Chargers go up 29-0, which would give us a chance to thank some more sponsors.
All right, well, I got my reading glasses now, Paul, so now I can start thinking of sponsors.
All right.
Now I need to know where we stopped.
I'll lead the way with a huge
right.
thank you to Stanley's Graduation, offering Jostin products and conveniently located in Edmond for all your high school grad needs. Class rings, letter jackets, announcements, and championship rings. Celebrating moments that matter. Stanley's Graduation Services. Call or text them at 405-607-4343 or visit them at jostins.com.
Yeah, you and I both got to write checks for some rings there, haven't we, with
Absolutely.
our boys and girls. 3 Points Land is proud to support the Chargers, and the Chargers are proud to have them on our team. 3 Points Land is leading the industry in land services for energy innovation. Visit 3pointsland.com to learn more.
All right. So, Chargers are going to kick again. Bo Butler.
I told you, Bo's his leg's going to get tired unless they have somebody else do some kickoffs at some point.
Right. So, he kicks it
Nice
deep.
kick.
Nice contact there, down inside the 10-yard line, down to about the 6. And here come the Chargers after the returner, who's made a nice move around the right side. Didn't get a ton of yardage. Only made it out to his own 18-yard line, but a flag came in late. So
Was that a late? I wonder what
we'll see what happened there.
I don't know. You had Bladen over there, I saw, and our guys are kind of shaking their head. I don't know if they're calling a late hit.
I'm going to call a face mask.
Do you think that's what it was? I know Gerard was over there.
Yeah.
Looks like Bladen's kind of
horse collar.
collar.
Okay. That makes sense.
I don't know if Bladen was guilty, but he's kind of looking guilty. I guess maybe because I've seen him so many times over the years. He just looked guilty right there to me. And I have seen him do some things where he was guilty before.
Right,
so I've
yeah.
seen that look. Bladen knows
Okay.
what I'm talking about, so I'm just playing with him. So that'll bring him out to the 31.
Right. So the Trojans will set up shop from their own 31-yard line.
That's certainly a lot better than the 16. It gives you a little breathing room, and we still have our starters out there, 29-0. There's still almost 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Douglas is going to go with 4 wides, 1 running back.
I don't think I've seen
Mitchell
4
back
wide.
to throw.
Oh.
Tried to avoid the rush. Tried to scramble, but Charlie got a body.
Yep, Charlie was out there. I think Jack Harris was out there. Looks like the two of them got the sack. Oh, I think Xavier was back. You got to get him in there too. So Xavier Freeman.
I guess
we had our entire 3 linemen.
I guess all the linemen got a piece of
You
that
can't
sack.
do a third. I've never seen that in the stats, so they're going to have to go with 2 of them when they do official stats.
All right, so 2nd and 12.
I'm
for
just
the
excited
Trojans.
to tell you the truth to see Jack still out there, and is obviously his foot's not hurting, or he wouldn't still be out there playing. So I'm glad to see that he's back to 100%, and I mean, he's a big contributor to this team on both sides of the ball. So they were excited to get him back.
Mitchell hand off to Brown over the right side. Not much there.
No, there's nothing at all.
Not much there.
I'm
So
trying to see who was over there. It looks like we had number 42 on that side.
the show pony.
I know I call him the show pony. That was a nice tackle. I was trying to look who made that fantastic tackle. That couldn't be the show pony, but Showalter was in there. That was a great tackle on the right side for Douglas, left side for Heritage. So
Shout out to Ben.
absolutely,
Good job, Ben.
that was great.
The third down bell is ringing here at Heritage Hall.
Third and 12.
Third and
long.
12.
They got 3 wide, 2 in the backfield.
So
To
Mitchell
get a
back
swing
to
pass
throw.
to the right.
Yep. A little flare pass out to Brown. Didn't go anywhere, but
No.
it was completed.
We had that well covered. We have Rashad Smith out there, and I think Jack was trailing it too. So they had really nice coverage. They kind of saw the play as it was developing and went over to the ball.
So 4th and 15 for the Trojans from their own 27-yard line. So they will elect a punt. Terrence Williams back for the Chargers. Lance, I wouldn't be surprised if he breaks this one.
I tell you, I swear I was just about to say, what do you think the over and under are if he's going to break one, whether it be this one, the next one, or in the first half, I guess you could say, because
A flag on the play.
delay a game.
Okay, yep. Delay of game on the Trojans.
Against Douglas.
I think that goes back to being young. Coaches wanted to line up. I don't think they were properly aligned. They were trying to get aligned, and time just ran out.
Okay, all right.
5-yard penalty will make it 4th and 4.
No, 4th and 19, yeah. So we'll see what
Nice
happens with the
snap.
punt. Nice punt.
Yeah,
He's had
good
a few
punt.
nice
fair
punts.
catch.
Kind of had to. That punt was nice.
By
It was
Williams,
high.
yeah.
That was really good.
Absolutely. Good punt by the
Smart
Trojans.
by Terrence Williams to fair catch that too. You don't want to try to do too much, fumble that, get hit, get hurt.
Should we go over the starters for the Chargers on offense? I don't know if we've done that tonight.
No, just the defense. I mean, the offense. We literally have 5 plays. I think we've only had 5 plays. We have 29 points.
That sounds like okay. So the starting defensive line going from left to right.
Offensive line.
I'm sorry, offensive line. Charlie Gaudiabati, Xavier Freeman, Grayson Hume, Eddie Johnston, and Jack Harris.
Jack Harris is back on the line.
And that's been the starting offensive line for what? At least a couple years, right, Lance?
Oh yeah, and they're all seniors. So yeah, last year they all started. I think the year before they didn't. Let's see. In the backfield, we got Barrett Travis, Andy Bass, the A Bass guy, number 7, and then we got Brown, fullback. Go the wide receivers.
Yeah. Jordan Harris, Carter Knowles, and Rashad Smith.
Makes for a potent
Handoff up
starters.
the middle to
Blade.
Barrett Travis,
is that
and
Barrett? Yep.
he takes it to the house. Nice
He does.
carry there by Barrett Travis.
I don't think he got touched till he was right on the end zone line either.
Right.
I mean, the offensive line had a great hole. They opened it up. Barrett had one cut and he was gone. So everything was clicking. Was that two play drive?
I think it was.
Yeah. So
Yes. So Chargers score again, 35-0 Chargers, 2:25 left here in the first quarter. And Cal Welker back to kick the extra point. Number 18, Walker Nelson, holding for the
backup
extra point.
quarterback. Yeah, he's
Yep.
done a great job holding so far this year.
And that one is good. Sneaks inside the left upright, I believe.
Yep. I was
So-
trying to see if it went left also. Kicked it a long ways and was hoping it was inside the upright.
There you go. So, well, Lance, should we thank another sponsor?
I think we should.
Okay. Big shout out to sponsor Hanson Aesthetics, OKC's leading medical spa, offering beauty your way with all of the latest non-surgical aesthetic treatments. Visit them at yourwayok.com to schedule your appointment today.
I read that last time. So that's a mouthful. If you
I
got
tell
to
you-
really
I'll
watch it,
tell
I
you-
know.
I'll tell you what, man. They could help us out here in these guys in the
I'm telling
booth.
you, I had that last time. I had to watch it and everything. So we also at ChargerVision would like to thank Hayes Legal Solutions for their support. Hayes Legal Solutions primarily handles high net worth divorces, real estate, renewable energy lease negotiations, and estate planning. Located conveniently in Gaillardia Parkway. Give them a call at 405-635-5578.
Very good, very good. So, seems like I keep repeating myself. Butler on to kick.
Tell you what, I hope they have ice for his leg. Not after the game, probably at halftime. So, we don't do the swing thing anymore. I guess I must have voted that out.
I guess so. So,
Oh,
nice
fumble.
kick there.
Oh, that was a nice pickup.
Not handled cleanly by the Trojans, but it was
Number
recovered
4.
by number 4.
But you didn't have him earlier.
Yeah, which I don't know who that is.
I don't know, but he's a pretty good little player. He was a nice route, wide receiver, and I tell you what, that was heads up by him picking that ball up and moving forward with it.
Okay, how about talking about some Chargers, the alumni report? So, starting off with Sterling Shepard, graduated in the class of 2012. He's playing for the New York Giants this season. This is his 8th year in the NFL. He's coming off a torn ACL, suffered last season. So far this season, he's got 2 catches for 10 yards. Week 5, he's playing at Miami.
Oh, got the Dolphins and Wes Welker.
Right.
So 2 Heritage Hall alums. Well, 1 coaching, 1 playing.
Right.
Douglas back to pass, rolls to the right, throws
Mitchell
over the
throws
middle.
it, yeah.
Nice throw, nice catch, nice route.
I think that's a first down.
First down.
First down, Trojans. So nice throw there by number 17, Ryland Mitchell. I think it was caught by number 19, Josiah Lewis. So
they kind of caught our linebackers were too far up and our safeties were too far back. Kind of found that soft spot in the middle where we didn't have anybody lined up. Nice throw, nice completion. Looks like they got first and 10 just outside their own 27, say 28-yard line for Douglas. And they're going to try to capitalize on that momentum on first down. Getting, they get, 12, 13 yards.
right. So
Whoa.
Blitz.
Oh, nice.
Mitchell back to throw. It's
Oh, he
complete.
could've gone.
Breaks a tackle.
Oh, nice play. Who was
Caught
that?
by number 12. That's Chris Willis.
Nice run after the catch, Willis. That was he broke a tackle. I didn't see who that was, but on our side, broke a tackle. Good strong run. Got another first down.
Right. So back-to-back first down
I'll tell you
for
what,
the Trojans.
I mean, they had to have negative yards going into that, and now they've gotten 25, 28 yards in 2 plays. So they're working on something, and it's paying off.
Douglas has got 2 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. Mitchell and Brown in the backfield. Mitchell back to throw. He wings it.
Wow.
Just over the head of number 4, who's still not on our roster.
No,
Lance.
and I don't know. He may have changed jerseys before blood, but maybe they didn't have that number or something. So, but he's
maybe he left his jersey at home.
Well, I'll tell you what. You can tell he's been playing. He's one of their starters because he's a pretty good little player. So it's not like he's just new to the team and not on there. Came off the JV squad because he looks like a big kid, and they've targeted him quite a few times.
Right. So 2nd and 10.
Was that I'm trying to say Gerard over there was on coverage. I assume that he was.
That looks right.
Yeah. That last play.
Mitchell back to throw again. Here comes the
Oh,
rush,
blitz.
and
They're not
bang.
getting away.
Cal Welker,
Well,
Xavier Freeman, and I think number 6, Bladen
yeah, they all
Vogel.
3 met at the quarterback at the same time.
Or that could be Barrett Travis. I can't. No, that's Vogel. That's
yeah,
Vogel.
No, 2. He was given. I think that was Barrett.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, he was in. He was celebrating like he got part of the sack. So you know what? You got to act the part. So Barrett, we're going to give you at least on our side that sack because you certainly are celebrating like you got it. So I'm assuming you did. I agree though. 6 and 2. I keep getting confused whenever I'm watching them too, because we're kind of on the side, so we can only get kind of a partial number, and
Right. So
they play in the
third
same positions.
3rd and 19 for the Trojans. Looks like this is going to be the last play of the quarter. And he's going to go.
Oh,
Pretty nice throw. Looks like we're going to have time for one more play. That was a nice shot over the middle, little post pattern there.
Number 4's a big kid. He's fast. That was a great play. I mean,
had he caught it, he might have had some room to go a few yards.
That was a good play by them. I think they've worked on something over there, and I think it's really paying off. So, which is good for us because it's something the Heritage Hall D coordinators can work on, getting better aligned or whatever it is they need to do. So
4th and 19 with 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Chargers up 36-0 over the Douglas Trojans.
And I think he's been getting probably close to 4 seconds hang time. No, that one's short. Oh, it's going to bounce, so it will be the end of the first quarter. Right around the 40.
Right, so we are going to take a break here at the end of the first quarter, and we will be back to Pop Murray Stadium.
Oklahoma's known for its lakes, farm ponds, and creeks. And whether you take a highway or a dirt road to get there, Joe Cooper Jeep gets you to your destination. Right now, buy any Jeep for 10% below employee pricing. Plus, Joe Cooper always gives you more for your trade-in. And remember, we'll beat any dealer's price on a new Jeep by $500, or we'll give you $10,000. Only here at Joe Cooper. I loves you, Oklahoma.
And we are back at Pop Murray Field, home of the Heritage Hall Chargers. Lance, what do you think about that new Heritage Hall Bogert family scoreboard?
That's pretty nice, isn't it? I mean, the Heritage Hall should be proud of that. They are proud of it, and it looks really nice. Everybody very excited about that new scoreboard. Just need to keep lighting it up.
Right, so Barrett Travis up the middle, tackled there by number 18. That is senior Gary Smith. For the Trojans.
One of the 4 seniors, right?
Right, one of the 4 seniors.
I assume he's one of the leaders. Hopefully he's one of the leaders on that team.
Barrett with a nice gain of 7 on the play, 6 or 7. So Chargers are going to go with 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left, two Chargers in the backfield along with Andy Bass. Bass, a handoff to Travis over the left side, and yep, he moves it for a first down.
I'm going to move the chains, which, speaking of the chains, I'm usually doing the chains, and I got to give a shout-out for Sam Iser coming through, helping us out. We've had some people sick up on the call and out on the chain, so he came through, and we got our crew out there, and got to thank Sam for that. So got to move the chains right there on a first down.
Andy Bass back to throw. He's going to go to number 8, Carter Knowles, who's going to take it down the right side, and he's going to go all the way into the end zone for another Heritage Hall touchdown.
Yeah, Carter Knowles, he had I thought that kid on the angle, but he kind of stepped inside. The kid kind of stopped and went backwards, and then Carter was going on the right side. So that was a nice run. Again, we can go after the run after the catch yards, but that is so important. They talk about it, NFL, NCAA, it's just so important to – you can get a lot of yards after you catch the ball.
Right, and the Chargers are really spreading the ball around this year. Jordan Smith, going into tonight's game, was leading the Chargers with 22 catches. Rashad Smith has 15, Cal Welker 12, Carter Knowles 9, Boston Fuller 6, Rhett Davis 4, and Barrett Travis 4. So, the Chargers are really spreading the ball around on offense.
Yeah, and I think no matter who plays them later in the year, playoffs, whatever it is, they can't focus on anybody. I know a lot of people would have said probably earlier in the year, focus on Jordan Harris, but you can't do that. I mean, they have 4 or 5 guys that literally all can kind of interchange, and you're going to have to focus on all of them or you're going to get burned.
Okay. Hey, Lance, read this now that you've got your glasses.
I got my glasses.
Read that school promotion. That's
all right. Got school promotion here, Ron. Congratulations to the senior cheerleader, Lily Jackson,
All right.
who was named All-Region yesterday. I did not know that.
Yep.
Congratulations. The Charger Cheer Squad is now preparing for the Game Day Regional Meet that takes place in early November. Stay tuned for more information about that in the future. It'll be here before we know it. Well, congratulations. I love that for Lily.
Right,
I've
yeah.
been busy today, and I didn't know that. That's awesome, though.
I didn't know that they were going to, promote that as a read,
Yeah.
but great. Yeah, congratulations, Lily. She competed yesterday at Putnam City High School. I think there were, this all seniors from whatever Region 8 is.
That is.
And, I think there were like 36 girls that competed, and she's going to move on to
That's awesome.
to the state
That's awesome.
competition. So good for her. Kick here
I don't
by
even want to say who it is.
Mr. Butler.
Mr. Butler. The
Oh.
Butler did it. Oh, it goes through number 2's hands. He was trying to look up before he was getting the ball and stopped him at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, not fielded well
No.
there by the Trojans. So Chargers, of course, good coverage.
It was good coverage, and the kid kind of fumbled it, and then you could tell his eyes were as big as saucers. He was nervous about the guys coming down to hit him, and then he was looking up to see if he's going to get hit before he was securing the ball, which, again, only natural.
Hey, I was going to call out another couple of Charger alumni. Billy Ross from the who graduated in 2019. He's playing for the Emporia State Hornets. He's a senior this year, and he's got 84 carries for 437 yards and 5 touchdowns. He's also got 10 catches for 61 yards. This week he's playing Missouri Western. So shout out to Billy Ross.
Yeah, that's awesome. We love when our alumni do well. So we got them at all levels. We're going to have even more next year.
Barrett Travis deep in the backfield, and I think that's a safety.
Oh, no, they're letting him out at the 2-inch yard line, 2-inch line.
Okay, so the officials are saying the ball broke the plane coming out of the end zone. So it looks like it's second and 14 from the 1-yard line.
Well,
so
that makes it kind of tough. That's
I think you're going to see the Chargers coming here again.
I think the referees were giving them the benefit of the doubt to keep that out of the end zone. So
Right. Yep.
see what happens.
So they are going from the shotgun,
I
which
think they'll throw it. Let's see
yeah,
what,
they should definitely try to throw. They better get rid of it
Going
too.
deep.
Good throw there by number 17, Rylan Mitchell. Did not wasn't able to connect with his receiver, who was covered by. I think is that number 3,
Gerard, yeah.
Gerard Williams.
I mean, he was completely blanket. He could have been another jersey. He was just so well, I mean, he was on top of him, not touching nothing, but he's just had fantastic coverage this year. He is improved. He was obviously already great last year, but he is just so improved. He's so good. I think they would be happy to set him on any receiver in the entire state one-on-one and have him cover him on one side or the other.
Right. So Mitchell back in the shotgun, Brown behind him. He's going to roll to his left. Xavier Freeman, he threw it up, kind of up for grabs, but
kind of back across his body through the middle of the field. That's a
throw you normally don't want to make.
Don't want to make that, but the throw was pretty good for being across his body in the middle of the field. So
absolutely, it could have been caught. It looked like.
He kept it low, and where only his guy kind of put his arms out in front. So
I don't think it would have been a first down, even if he would have caught it. But good effort there by Mitchell.
That's probably one of those where if you're gonna do it, at least throw it 14 yards or past the first down marker. Oh, it's gonna be tough. Normally they like to line up 14, 15 yards back, and they can only do it 11 because they're at the 1-yard line.
Chargers did not look like they tried to block that kick. And they're going to punt it out to the 29-yard line. So a punt of 28 yards from the 1, and the Chargers will go to work.
Yeah, let's see. They still have all starters. A lot of times they've been mixing it around, but, so early in the second quarter, your starters still want to play. They've been waiting a week to get out and play a game. So it's hard to get the right feel, and you want them to stay in a rhythm each week.
Stay sharp,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
you got to stay sharp.
And we do have Gerard out at wide receiver on the right. So We are. I mean, he's in the rotation, but at least he's out there on first down.
Vogel in the backfield with Bass. Bass
He's
fakes
gone.
the handoff
Touchdown.
to Vogel, and he is gone. Touchdown. I thought Bladen had it around the right
Actually,
side.
I did too. I was watching Bladen until I
Nice.
saw Andy and put his head down.
Great fake by Bass and Vogel. Bass with the, I think, 29-yard
29 yards. So, yeah, that's
29-yard
almost
touchdown.
80 yards with 2 rushes. That'll help his average from 12.4 up to whatever it will be now. So,
Right.
Was he touched? I don't
think so.
He was touched, but I think they had 8 guys watching Bladen, just like you and I were, off to that left side, their left side. And
Welker on to attempt the extra point.
and
Nelson to hold.
I know I don't know the one he missed. If he missed it, I think he has a tendency to hook it, so I think it may have gone left. I know the last one was a little bit on the left side. Let's see if we can keep it more down the middle right here.
Looks like that's offsides. I believe it's going to be on the Trojans.
Yeah, on their left end. $49-0.
Yeah, so the Chargers are going to decline that penalty and still kick it from the 3.
I understand that. I think
Yep.
the angle's better from the 3 versus the 1.5. You're still going to kick it.
And it is good. So the Chargers, with another touchdown and an extra point, push the lead to 50-0 with 9:27 left here in the second quarter. Lance, let's talk about another Heritage Hall alumni, Philip Smitherman from the class of 2020. He's a senior at Harvard. He's so far this season he's had 4 tackles and 1 forced fumble. They are playing this coming week. They are playing against Cornell, and that game is going to be broadcast on ESPNU at 7 p.m. Friday.
That's pretty exciting. Smitherman, I guess
that
pretty
game's
smart.
already kicked off.
No, it's Thursday night.
That's tomorrow night. Yeah,
So, we gotta
absolutely. So we'll all
everybody
get a
watch out
chance
for Paul.
to watch Philly cheesesteak, as they used to call them here at Heritage Hall.
That's pretty impressive. I didn't know 4 years later. I know they give out stats, but that's pretty. We got another. You want to go back to Bo here with his leg?
Sure. Okay, Bo Butler on to kick again. Lance, that was another one-play drive, wasn't it?
It was. I mean, really, they may only have like 10 plays in this game, if that.
And that kick is going to go out of bounds down at the Douglas 2-yard line. So I think they're going to that's going to be a penalty on the Chargers, and they'll bring that out to what? Is it the 35, Lance?
35, and I think they were
maybe
trying
it's the 30.
A little
like.
pooch kick, and he was trying to hit it at a certain area on the field.
Okay.
And I just took it a little too far to his left, so I'm sure they're working on that, trying to, for later on. You're right, 35.
Looks like we got a few new faces in for the Chargers right now. We've got Carter Knowles at the right corner, and number 26, George Robley at the left corner. Back at safety, we've got number 82, Terrence Johnson.
Yeah, because Terrence played last year safety a lot, so and he's been hurt a little bit, so we're trying to work him in.
Douglas back to pass. Nice pass to number 4.
Nice catch. Nice run after the catch.
Over the middle, and that was a nice 15-yard gain there.
It was. I'm trying to see. Was that number 4?
It was.
Yeah. So I bet he changed jerseys or something. He's a good little player. So.
Just like that. That's perfect. That's exactly how zoomed in I want you to be after the
What did that? So 35, 14 on that. So to
Right.
the 49, 35 to 49. So that was a nice pass, nice catch, nice run after the catch. Because the Chargers had pretty good pressure. I mean, they were coming, pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. So we got 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers. They rush 4, it looks like, going over the top. Pass interference. Yeah.
I think that was on the Chargers, pass interference. They tried to hit number 4 down the boundary, and Coach Adams, he's going to get number 1, Boston Fuller, in there at corner now. So, rotating guys in and out. We got number 62 on the defensive line, David Griffin.
Yeah, David's played a little bit this year.
Number 58,
yeah.
Our Super Prep feature player of the game, Greg Keller, at nose tackle.
He is nose tackle, being the Super Prep player of the game. So he has to try to do something here to get that Super Prep player of the game.
Number 9, Hillman Brown at right defensive tackle. The linebackers are Graham Murphy. Number 81 is Micah Brown.
Yeah,
we've also got Griffin out there. I think we've got Bo Butler out there.
Yeah, Bo stayed out there. I saw after the kickoff, and I was going to comment that pass interference. That was a tough call because the pass was short.
Right.
He was trying to cover. The receiver was trying to come back, and that's when you see all the time on Saturdays and Sundays that just happen because you're trying to cover the guy, and it was a short pass. So.
Yeah, he suddenly slows down and you run into
tries
it.
to come back. Yeah, that's one of those that's tough to defend.
Right. So 1st and 10 for
I think they marked that off. Like, do they call that a spot foul even though it's only 15 yards in high school football?
Okay, so they've put the ball where it should be.
Yeah, 36.
On the 36-yard line. Number
First and
42, Ben Showalter at
Got
linebacker.
the show pony coming in.
He's on the blitz. Oh, he was coming.
He was, wasn't he?
Yeah. Bo Butler can't bring him down on the sideline. Carter Knowles with the tackle.
Nice tackle.
Douglas takes it down to the Heritage Hall 16-yard line.
Yeah, that was number 18 for Douglas, Gary Smith. He's a senior. So they had him over there, and that was a nice catch, nice run. We need to wrap up a little better, or if you're not going to wrap up, use the sidelines as your partner over there and get him out of bounds.
Right. Number 19, Walker Weddle, in for the Chargers.
Yeah, we'll have to. I don't know what the proper if they can do a running clock in the first half. I don't remember the little
good
long
coverage there by the Chargers. Carter Knowles.
It was really good coverage. He threw it a little too far out in front. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 16-yard line. They got it down to Heritage Hall 16. So nice drive. They started at their 35, and they have it down to the 16.
Right, yeah. Good offense here by the Trojans.
Trying to see if they substitute over here. I'm trying to so we can call out some people if they do. Looks like we got Grayson over there trying to lead some cheers on the sidelines. Grayson Hume. Getting everybody pumped up.
Quarterback around the left side, loss of 2 on the carry. Good defense there
Really
by the
good
Chargers.
Got 2 guys out there. I'm trying to see. We've got Hillman Brown out there, and was that 42? I think they had the other. Was Ben out there? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, that's
was
Ben
it Ben?
Showalter. Uh-huh.
So he and Hillman were out there. It was good defense keeping him. They were keeping him going towards the out-of-bounds sideline, and the kid just ran out of space and loss of 2. So now we got 2nd and 12. Or 2nd or 3rd? 3rd and 12. Incompletion on first down.
That's right. That's right. So Douglas is going to work from the shotgun with the tight end and 2 receivers to the right, tight end to the left. Quarterback back to throw. Guns it.
12. That was a nice route, and he was kind of open. He just threw out in front of him again, a little high.
Yeah, the quarterback, number 17, Ryland Mitchell. He's got a good arm.
He does have a good arm.
He
did you
hasn't
say he was
been
a sophomore?
Hasn't been real accurate tonight, but he can throw it.
I'll tell you what, he in 2 years he's going to really be good because, yeah, he has a good arm. I think he sees the field correct. He's just not, like you're saying, the accuracy just isn't there. And he also could be worried about with Heritage Hall getting hit. I mean, that does come in your mind once you've been hit a few times. They're worried about getting hit that next time.
Yeah, I'm sure he's that clock in his head's running pretty fast.
It is. That's because all of his passes look like they're just a little high. We've got another delay of game, or they call timeout beforehand.
I think they only had 10 players on the field, if I'm not mistaken. So they wanted to get 11 out there.
That'd probably be smart on 4th down. I think that's good. So, want to hit? Let's see. Do you alumni or we got sponsors? I don't know.
Yeah,
where we
let's
are
get some
on ours.
sponsors here. Okay. We're going to go back to our sponsors. And, hey, Chargers, it's never acceptable to send text messages when operating a motor vehicle. Stay focused at all times. The message can wait. Don't text and drive. Thanks to our sponsor and Farmers Insurance agent, Brandon Payne, for bringing these important safety messages to our school. Make safe decisions.
Hey, we got some exciting news, Chargers. We just signed a brand new sponsor this week, Travis Watkins Tax. Stay tuned to hear more about their services. We appreciate them helping to fuel Charger Sports and the ChargerVision crew. Thanks, Travis Watkins Tax.
All right. Shout out to our new sponsor.
Yeah,
Thank
we like
you.
to get new sponsors. That's
Absolutely.
the only reason or way we can stay on air and everybody at home watching get to enjoy the game.
Everybody needs help with their taxes, right?
Everybody does. Well, I'm not gonna. Yes, everybody.
Oh my
needs
gosh.
There's, let's say there's a few people, they just don't do it, but you should. Oh, it was a nice pass. It wasn't going to be a first down anyway. It was a nice pass. I think he probably should have caught that. It's
Right.
really at number 8.
Good coverage there by Carter Knowles.
Yeah, it was Carter. Okay.
Yep.
We have to get the 8, the 6, the 2.
Right. So the
Turn it over
Trojans
on
are going
downs.
to turn it over on downs, and the Chargers will go to work from their own 19-yard line. I think we got Walker Nelson in there at quarterback for the
Is
Chargers.
Walker coming in? Okay. Well, that's he'll be excited about that. I assume then we'll have a complete turnover of the offense. See, do we have new?
I think we've got new offensive linemen, and yes, I think these are the twos.
Yeah,
So
we do. We got Gray Keller out at left tackle, and I can't see the number.
he's
on
the
guard.
super prep feature player of the game. Handoff to
Over the
number
right
24. I think that's Graham Murphy with the carry.
One of the Murphy twins.
Gain of about 15 there on the play.
It was nice handoff over to the right side, and I wish I could see everybody on the right side so I could say their names.
I think at right tackle we've got number 75, Stephen Wilson.
All right, can you see the?
We've got number 62. Yep. David Griffin
Oh, okay, yeah.
at right guard.
Was he at guard? I thought maybe he'd be at tackle. So we need. Who's playing center? I thought Griffin might be playing center.
Yeah, he may be.
I think
Walker
he's,
Nelson around the left side, taking
he's
it.
cut back.
Little
he's
cut
trying to
back.
get to the
Oh, my
right.
gosh.
Oh, he's got tripped up. He's
Good
gonna-
run. I said that was Walker Nelson. I'm wrong. That was number 19.
Oh, the sophomore. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's right. He comes in. Weddle.
Yeah, Walker
I think
Weddle.
it's not Weddell, is it? It's
Is it?
Weddle, right?
I don't know.
Weddell. Okay.
Weddell. Okay.
So you got to have another L to get Weddle, like Waddle with the Dolphins. So there we go. Now we got the
Bang.
pink footballs, which that would have hit me in the face had they don't have glass in front of us. So
The cheerleaders
who has
throwing
the
out,
arm down
throwing
there?
out the pink balls.
That was a perfect spiral, and it hit the top of the glass. Pretty impressive.
And a run around the left
I don't
side.
see.
Number 30.
Number 30 got down. It looks like he got about 5 or 6 yards. Nash Iser, and you know who that is. That was my shout-out. His dad doing the chains tonight.
Okay, yeah.
Sam's son.
All right.
So that's pretty exciting. He's down there doing the chains. First varsity games, and he watches his son.
Nice
run
catch.
for
Nice
5 yards.
one-handed catch there by Barrett Travis in the stands.
Oh,
I saw he
all right.
he just had a nice snag.
Barrett or Reese?
Oh, Reese, I'm
okay,
sorry.
I just wonder if Barrett came up. I mean,
Right, no, Barrett's still on the
I
side.
was wondering if he came up here to sit with his dad. I
Oh,
wasn't
nice
watching.
stiff arm there by Iser.
Got another 5. Oh, that's going to be right on. Oh, don't tell me they're going to measure. No, the referee's like, nope, not measuring. We're calling it a first down. Only reason I say that is in 3 years we have not had a measurement.
Is that right?
Not one. And that one was dead on the center of the ball, so I thought they might.
Right.
And I was going to be jealous because I haven't got to do it in 3 years and coming up here. So, but plus, in a game like this, you don't want to stop it for a measurement. They trying to move the clock, I think.
Sure. So Walker Nelson in the shotgun along with Graham Murphy. Handoff around the right side to Murphy. He
Cuts it out.
cuts it in. Oh,
Is it
nice
number 4
defense
again?
there by number 4 for the.
I tell you what, number 4. He's
Yeah.
I told you, you could just tell by the way he's playing. He's a good little player. Sorry we don't have his name. If any of his relatives are out there watching, I apologize, but he's playing really well. He should be proud. I mean, he's a fighter. He's out there. It's tough, 50-0. He's out there running routes, making tackles. You can tell he's a great little player. So shout out to him for working this hard and playing this hard.
Yep.
So what do we have? 2nd and 10. And do we still have Murphy back there?
No, I think that's Iser.
Oh, Iser. Okay, he came in.
And that's Walker.
Walker kept it
Walker
to the
Nelson
left.
around the left side.
He's going to cut out further. Oh, he does the giddy up step.
Yeah,
Did you see
nice.
that?
Absolutely. He's flashing some speed there.
Walker. Yeah.
So Walker took it down
Man,
just around the 10-yard line.
I'm glad I'm
the
going
Chargers.
to Dallas later because I'd probably have to hear about that if I wasn't. I assume he's probably going to stay over. And I don't know, he may be going down with another group tomorrow, but that was a great run. Walker, I'll talk to him about that tomorrow. That was just awesome.
So
Now,
Chargers 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line.
let's see. I'm trying to get some other we got Andrick Golden, it looks like, in there. Is he playing tight end? I just saw him on there. Trying to see who that left guard is, if you can see that. 76.
Right.
Oh, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown by Waddell. Off the right side, he cut out to the right. That was a nice run.
Touchdown, Walker
Waddell.
Waddell. Walker Waddell.
The left guard is Jackson Llewellyn. So I wanted to make sure we say Jackson Llewellyn was playing left guard.
Looked like he pulled around,
Yeah,
led him around the right
that
side
was
there.
it. Nice blocking on that side. And that makes it 56-0 with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first half. Let's see,
Number 33 on to kick the extra point. And that is good. Number 33, that is
Grayson
Beams. Okay, yeah. Nice kick, Grayson Beams.
I assume he's one of the youngsters. He's pretty small. I wonder if he's a freshman soccer player.
Okay, so shop at Charger Corner for all your latest Charger gear. Did you know all profits go directly to classrooms and programs like ChargerVision? Show your Charger pride with great gear and support our students in Richmond. The store is open from 8:15 a.m. to 4 p.m. on school days. Follow at the Hall Charger Corner on Insta to find out about products and specials, and order online via link in their bio.
Is Instagram?
Insta, I think so.
I mean, I'm gonna.
There's never been a better time to get your Charger pride on.
We got Bo Butler still out there kicking off. Going to take this whole first half and wear that leg out. It's 57-0. Just over 2 minutes left. Looks like a lot of fresh jerseys out there. Just trying to get at least a few of these guys.
Got number 83, Jack
Holbrook.
Holbrook.
And did I see? I think that's a 45. Is that 40? Was it Spence Wadley out there? I thought he was hurt. I don't. Yep, Spence Wadley is out there. I'm trying to see. No, I'm trying to see the screen.
Oh.
Got a flag on the play at the 17 or 18-yard line, which I'm assuming that's going to bring it back to the 7 or 8.
Josiah Lewis on the return. There is a flag.
Try to get some of these other guys while they're coming off. Looks like we got number 30, Nash Iser. So he's getting out there a lot, playing a lot in the first half.
21, Jack Whitworth.
27, Blaine Kirk was out there. 35, Carson Phelps was out there. So that was good. They had him pinned down like at the 13 or 14-yard line. So that was great kickoff coverage by all these kids that are coming in that are younger and trying to get some playing time.
Looks like we got a personal foul against the Trojans.
Is that a chop? I mean, what is that? 2 arms underneath. I thought I knew. I don't think it was chop block. I don't know.
Back to the 6-yard line. First and
Blind side. That blindside block they brought in the last 2 or 3 years.
I
so
got
that's
you.
what.
Yep. So 1st and 10 from the 6-yard line. 2:04 left here in the first half. Chargers up 57-0.
Let's see. Rhett Davis is in there right now. And then over here, we got Boston Fuller on the left side.
Deep
Throwing his
throw,
way.
and I
It's an
think that one
interception.
is to Boston Fuller.
I call that early.
Nice catch by Boston Fuller.
Maybe have
with
good
the
luck for him.
interception.
He was,
Returns it down to the 21-yard line.
He was just kind of out there playing the outfield, and quarterback threw it up. I don't know if that was – that did not look like, unless it slipped out of his hand, one of his typical throws, because he has a good little arm. That kind of floated out there on the right side. Boston played some great defense and waited underneath it and brought it in. 1st and 10 at the 21.
Yep. That is right. So the Chargers are going to set up shop from the Trojans' 21-yard line.
Trying to see if Jackson Llewellyn's in there. Stephen Wilson.
I think
That's
got
our right guard.
Number 14, Hudson Ferris at quarterback.
Okay,
Number 80, Ty Waldenville, split out to the right. Handoff to Walker Waddell.
Waddell, yeah. Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Weddle, but it's Waddell. We got it correct. I thought I saw Porter England out there split out on the left side too. So trying to get everybody's name in there that's playing right now. 2nd and 12, a minute and a half left. I think it's going to be close if they can just run this clock to the end of the half. I know the coaches will probably kind of try to do that. Let's see. We got Nash Iser just came in at running back. We got bring it down to 2 seconds on the play clock.
Nice tackle there by the Trojans.
It was. He was kind of past him, and what was that 76 for Douglas? Just kind of reached out, big old hand. I don't know who said it. Well, maybe I had the wrong number, but I don't see a 76 on here. So we got 3rd and 12. They can. So they'll, assuming they just run this up the middle and run it into halftime.
37 seconds left here in the first half. Chargers 3rd and 12. Ferris with the handoff.
To the left side. I think that's a first down. He stayed inbound. Smart move.
And that could be.
Yeah, they didn't even stop the clock on the first down, so I think they're gonna go to half. So we got to get Beam and everybody up here. Look at them; they're running up here excited. They're doing the halftime show.
So we are going to turn it over to Carson Beam and who is that? Gray Keller? No,
Gray Ferguson.
Gray Ferguson.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Gray, you know.
Gray,
Gray and Graysons,
these,
I know.
These Grays. All right, so we will be back shortly here at Pop Murray Field.
Injuries don't wait for business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Welcome back, everybody, to the halftime show. Gray Ferguson here with Carson Beam. Beam, we got 57-0 on the board at half. What are we thinking?
You know, it's kind of a runaway game here at Pop Murray. Kind of what we expected, though. Douglas just not a very, talented team this year. They've had some issues, a lot of stuff going on. They have a very small team, very young team. So they're just kind of outmatched by the Chargers, and it's been everything we've expected it to be tonight.
Same thing over and over, up a lot. But one thing that we haven't seen is second team going in the second quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's big. Get those guys more reps. We've got three really good quarterbacks after Andy. I mean, you have Walker Nelson, Hudson, and Teagan.
Yep.
So I think it'll be good to give them all a shot to play the second half.
Yep. I'm excited to see, Walker got in a little bit already, and get to see Hudson and Teagan get in there in the second half. We like to talk about development, but, it's probably going to be running clock start of the second half. Probably not going to be a whole lot of pass, so it's going to be more seeing how our O-line backup running backs are going to work. They're probably not going to get a lot of drop back passing opportunities, so, as much as it is good to see them in there, it's probably not going to be super eventful for them.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a big lead. I mean, I know all the stars are done for the night.
Right.
They were taking off their helmets, taking off tape,
Yeah.
whatever they had on. So I think we'll see a lot of second team, but then I think we'll see like a ton of freshman play.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be – I think everybody's going to get a chance to go in tonight. We've been up and we've been really putting in kind of our first backups and, maybe even those third guys. But we have a super big group this year, and there's a lot of freshmen. I think around 20, maybe more, maybe a little less.
Yeah.
But, I think everybody's going to get a chance to get in tonight, and I think it's going to be a good time, to see some of these guys that haven't maybe got some work, get some work in whatever capacity it may be.
Well, and even from the start, I mean, we saw on kickoff and punt return, we're getting more guys in.
Right.
I mean, Steven Wilson, he started on punt return.
Yeah.
I think they're just trying to get some guys some more reps.
Yeah. Just trying to rotate guys in there. Like we always say, it's good to get these guys reps, as many reps as possible. If down the line someone goes down, they have at least some game experience under their belt, and it's just good to see for the future and good to build up for next year because we're losing the big senior class.
Yeah. I mean, it hasn't been – from the start it wasn't a close game, but I thought the Chargers have looked pretty solid.
Yeah, they scored in the first 11 seconds of the game. Anytime you do that, it's a really good thing, and they just didn't slow down. 57 points in a half is unreal, especially with putting your backups in the second quarter.
Some highlights, Jordan Harris fumbling the ball a little bit, and then a great return for Jordan.
Picks it up all the way to the house, I believe.
Yeah.
Dodges a few tackles.
Good block there by Gerard.
Yep. Turns loose.
Jordan to the house. I think we knew that we were going to see some of those explosive plays all night.
Yeah.
But really good start from the Chargers. We always start pretty strong. Andy, roll out. Andy with the keep to the house.
Yeah, a lot of that tonight, just getting out in the open field and no one stopping us out in that open field.
Yeah.
Their defense not really meeting their assignments, and it's just a lot of green grass for us to take advantage of in this ball game.
Yeah. Well, right now on center field, pretty impressive Douglas band.
Andy Bass drops back, delivers a deep bomb to Jordan Harris from the post.
Perfect throw.
Right on the money. Jordan walks into the end zone. Jordan, big play threat, amazing speed. Shown it all season. It continued here tonight. Andy Bass line up with the two-back set in the backfield. Gets the snap. Hands it off to Barrett Travis. Barrett Travis up the hole, and no one's getting him. Touchdown right there. Here we go.
Defensive highlights.
Yep. Sack off the edge. About five Chargers.
Yep. Everyone was back there. Linebackers have done a great job on that outside blitz tonight, and our D-line has done a phenomenal job getting through.
Andy takes a snap here again. Another two-back set. Play action. Over to Carter Knowles on the deep out.
Yep.
Right at the sticks and up the sideline. No one stopping him there. Just more of that open field that, we did a good job scouting these guys and their defensive scheme, whatever.
Yeah.
However base it may be, and, exploiting that to the best of our ability.
Yep.
Andy Bass lines up back again with Bladen Vogel in the backfield. Bladen gets nope, Andy keeps it.
Little read option, it looked like.
Yep. And, just walking in, that's about half speed for Andy Bass right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. Another play right here. Got Walker Nelson in at quarterback, two-back set, fakes the handoff, and he keeps it up the sideline. And this was a phenomenal run. Good jig.
Almost had it.
Pushed out around the 10-yard line.
Yep.
Great run by Walker Nelson. Good to see him get in there and make a big play. Love to see it. And the
And a
celebration.
little celebration, first down celebration.
Then Walker Weddle's going to keep it on the counter, and he's going to bounce outside, get all the way out there.
Yeah.
Touchdown, easy.
Yeah, for how young he is, he's very athletic and very strong.
Yeah, Walker Weddle, very
He's
talented
a
player.
really good player.
One of these JV guys that has been starting to get some more varsity run. He's a freshman, and he's been really performing each and every week when he gets his chance. Here's Boston Fuller's interception on that last defensive drive for the Chargers.
Yeah.
Good little return there, giving us great field position. Great play by Boston. Another guy that's kind of hidden in this deep rotation of receivers that we have. And, but he's a very talented player, and he continues to show out every week. And it's a good guy to have on your team going down the line.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I've seen tonight is just everyone's getting the ball. Everyone's playing really good. A lot of different guys have caught passes.
Yeah.
I mean, Boston had an interception. Knowles. I mean, everyone's getting the ball. You see at running back, I mean, you had Walker. You had Barrett and then Bladen. So, I mean, everyone's getting the ball. Everyone did what they were supposed to, and I think the coaches are going to be pleased to have.
Yeah, a lot of different guys getting their chances. A lot of different guys, getting the chances to bounce, run the ball back in that backfield, and all of them taking advantage of those opportunities they're getting. So, anytime, we get to mix in more of those guys, and every time they seem to be stepping up, and that's a good thing you love to see.
Mm-hmm.
On the field right now, the Douglas Marching Band.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's pretty impressive.
Yes, and they got more people in the marching band than they have probably at the sideline or even in the stands. But this is very impressive.
Yeah,
It's
love to see it.
One thing would be cool that we had that we don't, and when teams have this and it's this impressive and this detailed, it's kind of awesome to see.
I mean, you love to see it. They're facing the Heritage Hall side, and all the fans are standing up, cheering for them. I mean, they're doing a phenomenal job.
Yep, you love to see it.
So today we had home cross-country meet. We don't have many of them. I think we've had one in the past, and it was after school, but this one was today. Girls ran at 9:30 during first hour, and the boys ran at 10 o'clock from community time. I was out there this morning early with Lightning.
Oh, yeah?
We kind of were out there for the lower school run, which was neat, and then we went out there for the high school race, and I mean, the boys did phenomenal today.
Oh, yeah, PRs all over the place.
Yep.
Will Blaylock, I think, 10, 15 seconds off a school record today?
Yeah, his PR before today's race was 17:28, I believe, and today ran 16:14, which, I mean, you see PRs kind of often, but not for a minute and 28 seconds. I mean, that is unbelievable. And then Demarion Dean with the PR.
Yeah.
Cal Zenner with a big PR. I want to say his was over a minute too. And then Ethan Laguerre with a 25-second PR, which great to see. Home crowd showed out too.
Yeah, because during our extended break during school, we got a lot of students turn out to that and support all of our guys, and it was really good to see everybody get out there. So they ran really well. I think they got second in the meet, maybe, to Cassidy.
Yeah.
And it's a new thing, and we're starting hosting our own meet every year with kind of a different style track, different style course. Getting these different terrains in. It's something that's very cool for. Coach Champney's really done a great job turning around that program. Making it to where it was a bunch of people that didn't really buy in. Now they got a huge roster of kids that care. He's got them all to buy in, and then they're all having great success. So. That's really props to him and what he's been able to do with that program, and all those kids are putting in that work because it's paying off.
Yeah.
And it's easy to see.
Well, and I think, with any sport, you don't want to peak too soon.
Right.
You want to peak when you're getting close, like a couple weeks out from regionals or state, and I think they've done that. They had, 5 or 6 PRs today, which is insane, and then they go to regionals in a couple weeks, I think.
I think it might be next week. If I'm
yeah,
not mistaken.
I know they have a race at the regional just to get used to the course.
Okay.
Then they got regionals, I think, the following week, and state is October 28th.
Okay.
They think they're going to run in the morning, not for sure yet, but October 28th at Emmons Santa Fe.
Okay.
So
there we go. Cross-country team looking great this year, especially the boys. Girls doing a great job too. They just don't have the numbers as many as they'd like, but they're all a super young team and doing super well.
Yeah.
Boys team is looking really great, and it's going to be good to see them. They have a good chance to make a good push. They got second in that meet today, but there's some of these teams that they're going up against. There were 6A schools there today. There was, Cassidy was there, and I don't think if Cassidy's officially in our division yet in cross country.
Not sure.
It's different for every sport.
Yep.
I know, because every sport has different redistricting years.
Yeah.
So, I'm not really too sure on that, but they did a great job against really good competition today, and it's looking really good for them as they approach their playoff run.
Yeah, well, especially, I mean, for the future. I mean, right now, most of their top runners are all seniors.
Right.
I mean, they're going to lose, four seniors. But, I mean, they've got the young guys that are playing pretty well or running pretty well, too.
Yeah. And two, I think their second and third finisher was Finn Martin, a sophomore, and then they had another freshman.
Orcutt,
right?
Yeah.
So, there is some. I mean, we're losing a lot, but there's also a lot of. They're a very deep team with a lot of guys, and there's still a lot of hope for the future.
Yeah.
And Chapman's been doing a great job with that program, so it's good to see.
Yeah, and then, I mean, winter sports. I know basketball started practice the other day, and swim started practice the other day, and same with wrestling. Wrestling's been practicing, but I mean, all those look pretty strong too.
Yep. Basketball season, they have a very tough schedule ahead of them.
Very tough.
But a lot of rivalry games that we got some. It's gonna be really packed out houses.
Oh,
good
we got some
student
really
sections,
fun games.
Crazy environments.
You got at Crossings, which always draws a huge crowd, especially from the Crossings student section. Then for the first time, and at least since we've been in high school, we're playing McGinnis at home and away.
Oh yeah. I mean, we got a bunch of teams that we got close rivalries with. We got teams that are very talented, so we're going to be tested early. It's going to be a good test of where we're at. I know the boys have been working really hard though, so they should be prepared. And we got it's going to be great environments at all the games. Then those other winter sports are also going to be pretty solid too. I know wrestling lost a lot, and they're trying to rebuild, but they got a good group coming out, and I think they're going to be. That program's always good. The coaches do such a phenomenal job, so I think they're going to be right back where they need to be.
Well, yeah, 3 of my kids in my peer group, they wrestle.
Yep.
So I mean, that wrestling team, they lost some, but then they're getting some young guys, and I know they're getting a good handful of them. But that's what all Heritage Hall sports do. I mean, it's like when you lose some, there's always people that are stepping up.
Right.
For any sport.
Right. And I think that's a big part of the culture that's been built here within all the sports. And people want to come here. People want to participate in sports here. People want to come here because we win. And the coaches do a great job of replacing, reloading every year and making sure that with next guy up, they're able to still have that same success, and it really never falls off.
Well, I mean, that's what we're seeing a lot tonight. I mean, whole offensive line is seniors, and I mean, they are getting replaced, and it's fun to see those guys that'll step up. So, but looks like the Trojans are heading back on the field. I bet the Chargers come out any minute now. About a minute till the third quarter will get underway. So that'll wrap it up for this week's halftime show. See y'all next week.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune in to my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Dead People Stuff grew out of our love of historic preservation and architectural salvage of building materials.
Whether you're looking for doors, light fixtures, hardware, reclaimed lumber, statues, plants, or home decor, Dead People Stuff is the perfect piece for your next project.
And the Dead People Stuff family is growing.
Come check out our 40,000 square foot compound featuring a brewery, barbecue, tattoo shop, barber shop, and a cat cafe. We pay you cash to haul off your trash.
Help us save history one piece at a time.
Miller Tippins is an award-winning commercial construction company specializing in building relationships. Our mission is to improve the lives of the people we serve. Exceptional work requires an exceptional team. No matter the scale of your project, we are committed to delivering excellence from our owner-driven team with over 100 years of combined experience. Let us be your A-team. Miller Tippins, your champions of commercial construction.
Y'all are back.
Welcome back to the second half. Heritage Hall and Douglas. Think about the first half, Paul. It's kind of a hard question, I know.
Right, Lance. The Chargers looked really good. The Trojans are as we talked about, a young team. They're struggling, and the Chargers look great.
Yeah, I think if you're a coach, that's what you want to see. You don't want fumbles, interceptions, bad tackles, things like that. And so I think you have to be pleased if you're the Heritage Hall coaches. They got to work in a lot of kids.
Right, exactly.
Andy doesn't have his helmet on, so he's not playing. We didn't think he would anyway. But I think if you're Douglas, though, they did have some glimpses in the second quarter where they looked like they were playing a little better.
Right. Yeah, they had a few nice offensive plays against the twos. Couldn't I think Lance drove it down to about the Heritage Hall 11-yard line, I want to say.
They did, so that was good. And I honestly, was Andy in there 10 plays? I mean, really and truly. Was he 10 plays, you think?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Something like that.
10 plays, and let's see, they had 50, 49, 7 touchdowns, so 350, 400 yards in those 10 plays would be
probably.
I bet that's about right. So, anyway, good night. That's what you want. It's what you expect, I think, if you're Heritage Hall. And now you expect and want to see your younger guys get out there, compete, and play well and learn. So, let's see. They had an abbreviated halftime. So it's 57-0 to start the third quarter. I'm going to assume, and I do not know this, I'm going to assume they will probably have a running clock in the second half. So if somebody's there and you say, hey, I'll come back and catch the fourth quarter, and you think it's going to be a normal fourth quarter and time, just know that I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be a running clock. So it'll be a pretty quick second half. Again, that's just an assumption. Heritage Hall will kick from the 40. And I'm trying to see. We got Bo Butler out there for the kickoff. Start the second half.
Bo Butler will kick.
Man, nothing else. I got number 31 seared in my brain tonight.
Got 88, 21, 30. 88 is
88.
Porter England.
Yeah, Porter England. He's there at the end of the second half. I read his name and got him out.
Oh,
is his knee down?
Looks like it might have been
down,
but
I think it's one of those benefit of the doubt thing.
Right.
Is that Walker chasing him down over there on the other side?
Tackled by number 26, George
Robley.
Okay.
George Robley got out there. He's getting some playing time. It was a nice little tackle. I think that was Waddell that was chasing over there. 19 and 18. Man, those look similar when they're 300 yards away like that. But I don't think that was Walker over there. It could have been, but I think it was 19. Walker Waddell over there running. But George Robley with that nice tackle there on the left side for the Chargers. Yep, it is a running clock. So we were thinking that. Man, that's a serious running clock. It's already had a minute taken off of it. I'm trying to read some. I did see, let's see, Hillman Brown, Gray Keller. I'm trying to read everybody that's on there that I can see their numbers. Rhett Davis, those are all guys that have played a lot in the first half. Walker Waddell, we just said him.
I'm kind of thinking if Walker Waddell does well, can you follow the ball for me?
Nice run there.
That was a really nice run. 9 yards there off the right side for Douglas.
Number 23, Grayson Brown on the carry.
Grayson Brown on the carry.
Man, you guys and your Graysons, good job.
Puerto Rico.
Grayson. So we've got 83 coming in. Jack Holbrook. We got 26 out here on the right wide side for your Heritage Hall. That's George Robley with that nice tackle off the kickoff. Oh,
Handoff.
81. Oh,
No,
nope, he
fake
kept it. It
handoff.
was oh, he slipped. That was a nice play by the quarterback to hold that. I assume it was a option that he had there. It was nice to pull that back in.
Number 17, Rylan Mitchell on the carry.
Man.
Yeah, they're gonna mark him short of the first down. Third and 1 for the Trojans.
Was that Ty Waldenville that they're giving the tackle over there? He slipped a little bit, but I think we got to get Ty Waldenville. We got to get his name on there. People work out. Most people don't have any idea how hard it is. I didn't know till my son got there how hard it is. These kids with Charger Iron that they
put
do
in a lot of time, don't they?
I've done a lot of stuff in college, wrestling, everything else, and the stuff they do for high school at Heritage Hall is unbelievable. So I want to give everybody a shout out if they've been doing that and they're out on the field.
Mitchell around the right side, and I think
nice
he's going to be
tackle.
short. Yeah.
I thought he was past, and I'm trying to see 19. That Walker Waddell, man, I tell you what.
He's everywhere.
I mean, he is.
He's everywhere.
I don't know at some point we get player of the game, but at some point we're going to have to talk about Walker Waddell because we've said his name a dozen times now.
Right.
I mean, you got Andy with 300-plus yards rushing. You got Jordan with a couple hundred yards receiving, but I don't know. We'll have to at least think about that. That's a name we want to throw out there, I think. So we got 4th and 3, Douglas at their own 24-yard line. 22-yard line, I'm sorry.
Snap back to Mitchell. He
kept the
dances
ball.
in the backfield.
He fumbled the ball. It went forward. However, if you fumble it on 4th down forward, I'm going to assume it's like college or pro. You can't advance it past the first down.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, hold on. He's saying it's a first down. No, wait.
Oh.
No, hold on. He fumbled at the 27.5. Forward to the 29 on 4th down.
Yeah, I don't know, Lance. That was
some wrestler down there that actually know the play are saying one thing or another, but I don't think, because otherwise on 4th down, why would you just throw it forward every time when you're about to be tackled? I don't think. Yeah. First down, Douglas. The other 3 referees were saying it was Heritage's ball, but head referee overrules everybody and it's first down.
Nice throw there to number 14. Good
Wow,
catch
came down with
at midfield, actually to the Charger 49-yard line. Good coverage by number 20.
Robley.
Number 26.
That's where George
Is
Robley
that George?
again. Yeah,
Yep, George
it was.
Robley.
The kid was just a little taller, just went up and just picked it out of the air. Okay, you know me, Paul. You know I'm going to have to go look at the rule book now, high school, after this game and find out on that 4th down because that kind of thing just really bugs me. I really want to know what the rule is. So, but it doesn't matter because it's for 1st and 10 for Douglas at our 48-yard line.
Right.
Got a blitz
Mitchell
coming.
in the shotgun, hand off to
nice.
Brown. Guess who?
Oh, don't. I mean, seriously. We've said his name so many times. Man, and did you see him on that delayed blitz? He came right when the ball was being snapped or a little bit after and just shot right through, and it was a great tackle.
Absolutely. Tackle for loss there, loss of 4 on the play.
I mean, that was fantastic. Wow. Well, I'm going to have to find out a little more about Walker Waddell. He's a backup quarterback and defensive back. Okay. Well, we'll have to see some bright things from him coming forward.
I think he's been playing a lot of running back, right?
Yeah, he has, but
up for grabs. Oh, no. Off the hands of number 82.
Terrence
Johnson.
Yeah, I thought he was coming in. It looked like he kind of short-armed that just a little bit. Instead of getting him out there, he kind of came in a little bit. It was great coverage. He was behind, had the ball right in his hands.
Yeah, Mitchell threw that one up for grabs. I think there were 3 Chargers right there.
Good coverage. You kind of overthrew, and with the Chargers right there on the spot, thought we were going to come down with the interception.
Number 35, Carson Phelps, in for the Chargers at linebacker.
3rd and 14 for Douglas. Blaine Kirk, I think I got out here on the right, defensive back on the right side.
Mitchell back to throw. Whoa! He is
hammered.
Hit.
Nice
by
coverage.
Number 9, Hillman Brown. Hillman Brown with a clean hit.
And he just
but
planted
he smoked him. That was a big hit.
I'm a little impressed that quarterback got the ball that far when he's getting hit that hard. And then it was great defense by Porter England on Heritage Hall. I mean, he went and knocked that ball down, and I think that receiver's a few inches taller, and just that was fantastic coverage.
I didn't even
defense.
see the rest of the play.
I didn't see. I turned away from the quarterback when he's about to be hit, and you were watching that, and I was watching the ball. And
right, he got
back.
hit. He really took a big shot there. I hope he's okay.
I do too.
He's being helped off the field. He's walking off under his own power. He's going to be okay. But that was a big hit.
Well, yeah, he was fully exposed because he was just – I mean, I think the ball was barely touching his hand still when he was getting hit.
Yes.
So he was just fully open when he got hit. And Brown's not a small man either, and he had a lot of force. Full speed, not slowed down a bit. So let's hope that
let's hope Ryland Mitchell's okay.
Ryland Mitchell, thank you. Yeah, I wanted to say his name. I didn't want to say his number, so thank you. Ryland Mitchell is okay over there because we don't want anybody getting hurt. So 4th and 14 now for Douglas, and I think they're in punting formation. Is that right, Paul?
Yes, they're going to punt. Chargers in a punt safe look, no one back to receive the punt. They snapped it early.
He was still looking.
Number 45 is trying to.
He's going to still try to get it off.
He tries to throw it. Interception.
Pick
wow.
6.
Nice interception. Who is that?
Porter England.
Number 88, Porter England with the pick.
He just had great coverage, and had he not, they could have scored a touchdown. Then he comes back with the pick 6.
Yes. Porter England.
He's trying to get in there. He's trying to knock
Porter Waddell?
Waddell out of
Walker Waddell, excuse me.
Yeah, Porter England. So we're going to have to really think on all this and see what happens. What a great play. He stepped right in front.
Yeah,
and just
broke on the ball just like he's coached to do.
I tell you what, that was great. It's good to see some of these younger kids that we really haven't seen their number and name get in there and play so well.
Right. That's the only bad thing about the running clock is that it makes the second half so short.
I know. And now you know who's getting the extra point.
Mr. Butler.
Mr. Butler, yeah. So Cal's going to let Butler come in and kick, and so he can get some reps. Oh, did he miss that?
Oh, gosh.
I missed that to the right. I know. I thought it was good, too. I'm just watching the ball boy. Must have gone just a hair to the right. So,
Lance, should we tell what some other school promo reads?
Yeah, we're
So let's see here.
We read all the sponsors.
Give me this thing here. Let's see what we got here.
Sorry, I didn't see it underneath here. My bad. The cheerleaders who want to get Charger volleyball was in regional action in Southwest Covenant High School in Yukon today. They won the early match 3-0 against 4-seed Sharon Mutual, but their luck ran out in the semifinals this afternoon as they dropped to the 3A number 1 ranked host Patriots. The loss ends the 2023 campaign, while the win-loss record of 4-21 didn't show it. These ladies demonstrated grit and resilience all season as they never gave up and had many close sets against a gauntlet of top-ranked opponents. The team is young and expects to take a big step next season. The Charger Nation is proud of our volleyball girls. Onward.
All right. Well, volleyball girls, good season, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll get them next year.
Yeah, you beat the 4 seed and then come back and just lose to the 1 seed. So, young, they're going to get a lot better. Oh, a little fumble there. 18 picked it up. Gary Smith, nice hands, nice awareness, picks the ball up, advances it to the 18-yard line.
Looks like the tackle by number 14 there for the Chargers, Hudson Ferris.
Good eyes, good eyes. We're trying to get everybody on here that we can, all their names out. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Number 53 and for the Chargers at defensive tackle. I think that's Crawford Brown.
Yep, good eyes again. Trying to get everybody on here. Let's see. Cooper Leclerc looks like is coming at nose guard. Oh, no, Danny. I'm sorry about that. Danny Nasser at nose tackle. Trying to get everybody out here. Oh, George Robley's still out there, though. They better be
tackled there.
53.
Crawford Brown.
Hey, you and I have both, when we've said somebody's name, they've done something spectacular on the next play. We need to start doing that more often.
Exactly.
Just trying to see if we can, if there's anybody else that we haven't said their name yet. It's come out. We got 25 over there at left defensive end. And Andrick Golden, is this right? Is that 25?
Yep.
Okay, Andrick Golden. We hadn't said that one to make sure we get everybody. Looks like we got 20 at free safety. Austin King, free safety there to come in. Spell Jordan Harris. Let's see, we got 27 over there, left DB. Blaine Kirk. Jack Holbrook, we said his name is Sengo. He's kind of looks like a middle linebacker, and now he's going to come out.
Yeah, number 16, Tegan Lawrence.
Lawson.
Lawson,
Yep,
excuse
Lawson.
me. Tegan Lawson.
So got him in. They're getting everybody a look if they can. We saw 41 go in. That's Ayers Kurtz. So we got 41 in there. Ayers Kurtz. And he's a middle linebacker. So it looks like it's going to be the last play of the third quarter. And a nice tackle. 66 had a nice teardown tackle. Danny Nasser. Great tackle to end the third quarter where Heritage Hall is up 63-0. A quick quarter because of the running clock. We want to go to a quick commercial before the fourth or stay here? We're going to go to a quick commercial, and we'll be back for the fourth quarter.
Miller Tippins is an award-winning commercial construction company specializing in building relationships. Our mission is to improve the lives of the people we serve. Exceptional work requires an exceptional team. No matter the scale of your project, we are committed to delivering excellence from our owner-driven team with over 100 years of combined experience. Let us be your A-team. Miller Tippins, your champions of commercial construction.
All right, back for the start of the fourth quarter between your Heritage Hall Chargers and the Douglas Trojans. Well, it was a quick third quarter, so running clock, it was a straight 12 minutes. So we've got a punt to start the fourth quarter from Douglas. Nice punt, by the way.
Down at the 48, at the Douglas 48-yard line, the Chargers are going to go to work.
Have to get our sheet back. Let's see who else they're going to put in now. I'm going to start trying to go down. We got 78, Caleb Blue coming in on the line. 53, Crawford Brown, we said his name. We got some Chargers over on the sidelines smiling at the camera. It looks like we got Griffin over there getting photographed. Oh, the other Murphy twin. We got Harrison Murphy in there playing now.
Is he?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he tried to get out to the who?
I think that was Waddell again.
Oh, okay. Man, not going to be able to forget his name or number either. So,
Tegan Lawson at quarterback.
Man, they're running people in and out, just trying to
get everybody a few snaps.
Yeah, we are. We got Wadley out there. I think he may have been hurt till this week, or maybe he came back last week. But Spence Wadley's out there playing now. Good to see him back after being hurt. He's hurt a lot last year too, so glad he's back. Oh, handoff up the middle. That Douglas had two guys in there. We had 9 and 90.
I don't know.
Oh, we don't have 9.
90 is
Mario Custodio?
I think that's right.
You think that's right?
Well done, Lance.
Custodio.
Very well done. Very well done.
Kind of like that tackle by those two guys. I mean, that was well played. Both of them came in, met the ball carrier right at the transition point.
3rd and 7 for the Chargers.
You see anybody?
Tegan Lawson in the shotgun with
Waddell.
Iser.
Was that Iser that's out there at tailback now?
I believe so. No, that's Waddell.
Waddell.
With the fumble.
Yeah.
Chargers put it on the ground.
We got a flag down there.
I think that's just a beanbag.
By the Trojans.
Right? Yeah,
and I've
so
seen 2 flags tonight, and they were the kicking tee and the beanbags.
Right.
I mean, you know. So, good call, because I think he was getting hit. I don't know if he's trying to pull it back out.
I don't know.
Back, or if he got hit right when the ball was being handed off. So,
little problem with the exchange there for the Chargers. So 1st and 10 for the Trojans from their own 46-yard line. 9 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. And, well, yeah. How about some another school read here? Let's see what we've got. Charger cross country competed last weekend at the University of Arkansas for the Chili Pepper Festival. The boys placed 83rd out of a massive regional field of competitors. Will Blaylock paced the boys while freshman Coral Grimmett led a girls team that didn't have the 5 runners needed to place as a team. This morning, the Chargers hosted their own invitational, and the boys placed second while the girls placed fourth out of 12 teams. Tuesday, the teams traveled to Waurika for the final regular season meet.
saw Walker Waddell there with that nice tackle, open field tackle after a gain of 3. For Douglas, we got 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Running clock, it looks like Douglas is trying to run. Hey, while they're running it out, I got my good friend Rick Hansing just texted me and said, because we're talking about Chargers in the pros, Garrett McLaughlin and Lamar Batista, both playing pro soccer. San Antonio for Lamar and North Carolina Football Club for Garrett. So wanted to get them a big shout out there because we got pro soccer players
Absolutely,
with our
yeah.
pro football players and everybody else, Chargers that are playing professional sports, and they were so good here at the high school level. I remember saying their names many times and watching them. Congratulations to both those guys. Thanks for sending that over to me, Rick. Appreciate it. Rick was wanting a running clock, so he should be happy also. So I sent that a little bit ago before the running clock, so I think he's happy to have this running clock. But, hey, we appreciate our ChargerVision listeners, right, Paul?
You bet. Of course we appreciate them. And, shout out to McLaughlin and
Batista,
Lamar.
Yeah, they were
those guys were both Garrett played some defensive back for the Chargers and kicked. And then I think Lamar kicked.
Is that all he did? I don't.
That's
remember.
what I remember.
But
he was a
so good.
Great soccer player and very good basketball player as well.
That's right. I knew there was something else I was trying to think. I didn't think it was football.
Right.
We got a 5-yard run there for Douglas on 3rd and 13 or 14. So
a few more Chargers in college. We got Will Dunn, 2 tackles week 1 for South Dakota. He's a junior defensive tackle for the South Dakota team. Melvin Swindle playing for Eastern Michigan. He's playing on defense. He's had 13 tackles so far this season. Robert Embro from the class of 21. He's a junior at the Air Force Academy. No available stats at this time. Jaden Williams, the class of 21. He's playing for Missouri Western State. He's a sophomore running back. He's had 2 carries so far this year.
Throw it up for grab. We had a blitz and somebody coming in. We got Kyle Malloy came in, number 61. We have a lot of different people in here, so I'm trying to, and that was 4th down. So Douglas has turned the ball over with 5.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Let's see, Bo Butler was in there as a DB on that 4th down play. So we got Nash Iser, so he's going to be in at running back now. Ty Waldenville looks like he's going to be split out. No, he's going to stay in the backfield. Owen Burns is playing wide receiver on the left side. Got 56.
Handoff up the middle to Eisner.
I tell you what, Iser's had some good runs. I know they're looking forward to him running the next few years. He's young. He's going to be a good little running back. So I'm sure the coaching staff is pleased to see how he's running tonight. Ben Whitworth is coming in right now. Oh, I hate that. Somebody's hurt for Douglas. not. I can't see the number.
Let's talk about a few more Chargers playing at the collegiate level. Gavin Freeman from the class of 22 playing at OU. He's a sophomore. He's got 10 catches so far this year for 53 yards and a touchdown. He's had 8 punt returns for 114 yards, long punt return of 82 yards for a touchdown.
That was exciting, yeah.
He will be playing in Week 6 versus the Texas Longhorns in Dallas.
That's right. We're both driving there tonight, right, Paul?
Yeah, absolutely. A couple other Sooners Chargers who are playing
Gavin
for the
Wilson,
Sooners.
yeah.
Both River Faulkner and Cooper Cookson, who are freshmen, they made the game day roster last week. River was wearing number 37, and Cooper was wearing number 47.
Very cool. I know they were excited to be on the sidelines and to be able to be part of the Sooners.
Right, yeah.
So
and they were dressed out last week.
Yeah, that's what I said. Being part, yeah, they dressed out and on the sideline. That was pretty exciting. I'm sure that they were very excited.
Aye, sir.
Oh, was that
around
face
the left
mask?
side.
Couldn't quite get outside there. I thought he had the face mask. Must have had just on the jersey. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else that we haven't said because
we've got Gavin Wilson. I'm sorry. You were talking about the game. I was talking about
I'm trying to see if there's any
the Chargers in
numbers
college.
that we Caleb Blue. Yeah, and let's see, 29 as I already said. Ben Whitworth, we already said him. That's Watley. I keep saying just because I haven't seen him in there much in the last year and a half because he's been hurt. We got Hudson Ferris going to take. He's the long snap. Hands it off to Iser. Fumble. That was
nice recovery of his own fumble there for number 30.
Well, it was Mario. I said it earlier. Come on. Castadillo. He shot in there nicely. I think our offensive line kind of missed an assignment on that one. So
right, it's a little bit dark here in the booth. So
it is, and it's kind of hard to see to the right.
It's a little bit hard to see
at all. That's why I didn't know if you wanted to come up here and get on my shoulder. It is. So we'll start having a look on here.
Chargers, 4th and 17.
Blaine Kirk's in motion. Over to the right. 3 trips to the right.
Throw the ball here. We're going to throw the ball. Nice throw out to number 82. No, I'm sorry, that's 32.
Owen Burns.
Owen Burns couldn't handle couldn't catch that, couldn't haul it in. But
I think he was looking downfield before he brought the ball in. What do you think? He was kind of excited.
Yeah, he was ready to go north and south.
He was, wasn't he?
Absolutely.
2 minutes and 44 seconds left. They stopped the clock. Or change of position.
I think we got a hurt player coming off field.
Oh, okay. I didn't see.
Number 14 for the Trojans. That is Jeremiah Pete.
Looks the way he's walking. I'm hoping that's just a cramp. Kind of looks like he has that cramp in the calf. So hopefully that's all it is.
How about the Douglas marching band at halftime?
I'll tell you what, everybody was talking about it over there, talking about how good it was.
It was really good.
Big as far as number of people, and it was really, really good.
Absolutely.
Big shout out to the marching band. I meant to say that. I'm glad
great
you
drum
did.
line.
It was. It was fantastic. It was nice for them to come out and perform at halftime, and they did a great job. So.
Yeah. Maybe another school promo read here. I don't know if we'll have time for another one or not.
No, they ran the clock, and now we're under 2 minutes. So it's, I don't know if they do like they did the last couple of times. They waited and used all 40 seconds.
Number 19 around the left side. He's got it. He's got the boundary. Nice run by number 19. That is Josiah Lewis.
It was nice. I didn't. I don't know who was playing on the right side over there, but at least they forced him out and used the boundary as their 12th defender. So.
Right.
With a minute 20 left, are we going to wait till the end of the game before we give out the player of the game, or we want to do it?
Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready.
Who do you think should be, Paul?
I mean, there's a bunch of guys that you could throw out there, but somebody that showed up as much as anybody was the freshman.
I'll tell you what. I mean, I don't know how you can't get. I know you got a lot of numbers as far. Andy, get him down with Andy and Jordan and Rashad, but I was trying to see who it was that got that tackle.
Number.
But I think 19. How many times did we say 19? I think in the second quarter and the whole second half. I think Walker Waddell.
Walker Waddell.
What do you think?
It's a name to remember.
I tell you what, he just shot out. I'm sure we have said his name a little bit, but I don't remember it. And just play after play after play, touchdown. I mean, just kind of it was all over the place.
He really was. He really was on offense and defense. Had a really nice game.
Very nice game. And on the tackle, we had Carson Phelps, 35 there for Heritage Hall, and I think I saw Jackson Llewellyn. I think the two of them made that tackle with 14 seconds left. I don't know if Douglas is going to try to get off. Nope, they're not. That's a sportsmanship. I think a lot of coaches probably at the 16-yard line would have wanted to try to punch it in. Douglas, with everything that's gone, just wanted to call it. So 63-0's the final, Paul.
Yeah, the Chargers, great game tonight. I
think they did what they wanted to do, and nobody got hurt. I think that's a big one too. So.
Absolutely. So we are going to take a break here at Pop Murray Field, and we will come back after these commercial messages.
Oklahoma is known for its lakes, farm ponds, and creeks. And whether you take a highway or a dirt road to get there, Joe Cooper Jeep gets you to your destination. Right now, buy any Jeep for 10% below employee pricing. Plus, Joe Cooper always gives you more for your trade-in. And remember, we'll beat any dealer's price on a new Jeep by $500, or we'll give you $10,000. Only here at Joe Cooper. Who loves you, Oklahoma?
Player of the game. Just because I've never said his name.
You're back. Can't choose.
Welcome back. Where your Heritage Hall Chargers just beat the Douglas Trojans 63-0. That will take Heritage Hall to 6-0 on the season, undefeated, ranked number 1 and number 2, depending on which poll you look at in the state. They and Lincoln Christian, and just a great overall game. It was. I think the coach. I can't imagine that is a. If you're a coach, that is a hard thing to do when you know you're physically and mentally and every other way superior to your opponent. You know this could happen. It's 50-0 in the first quarter. What do you do? I mean, that's really hard. So it's you want sportsmanship, but your kids want to play. You want to get the backups in, but you don't want to get anybody hurt that is going to go out there. So I think you could check all the boxes. I think the coaches will be happy. We got our players out there. We got them to get up 50-0. Everybody played well. There wasn't a turnover. There wasn't a bad pass. There wasn't a fumble, anything. Everything was clicking. They let a lot of the young guys come in and play, and the young guys played well. Shutout against Douglas. They got a few yards. They got a few yards against our starters in the first half too. Got a few yards, kept them out of the end zone. The young guys were hungry. They were out there playing, and I think it kind of tells you when we give a freshman, Walker Waddell, the player of the game, that just how well a lot of these younger kids were playing. I think, I can kind of go down the list here just on some of the names that we were saying, but that hadn't been out there before with Walker Waddell. We had Iser, who got a lot of runs, which he didn't have before tonight. So Nash Iser had a great game. Bo Butler kicked the ball a million times, so I'd be remiss if I didn't say his name. Showalter, when they had the starters out there, he came through with some nice tackles. Jack Harris is back. He's been hurt for like 3 weeks, kind of had that hairline fracture in his foot. He came back. I was wondering after the first series if he'd go out just precautionary or maybe it hurt a little bit, but he stayed in while the entire starting line, offensive defense, was in there. didn't show any signs of the injury, so that was personally something great for me to see. All the starters came in. They all played well. First play of the game, boom, hit Rashad for a touchdown, and Andy had, I don't know, somewhere around 300 yards. I'm going to assume on somewhere around 10 plays, rushed twice for 80 yards, 200-plus yards passes on his other 4 or 5 passes. So we got we're ringing the bell right now. The nice victory. Bladen Vogel was the first one over. Ringing the Eddie bell. I know my son is a senior and missed that next year, but he's got to do it in the last 4 years many, many times. Having a lot of fun. I think here in just a minute we're going to go down on the field, and Paul Jackson is going to interview our young Walker Waddell, who probably before 7 o'clock tonight had no idea, A, if he would play, B, that he would be the player of the game. When they do get stats, I'm sure everybody will be pretty pleased with what they see on his stat line, because he was all over the place, just played fantastic for a freshman that just hadn't got a lot of plays out there this year. So showed the coaching staff what he can do and got everybody excited for the next 3 years while he's here at Heritage Hall. The Chargers will be on the road next week. We are playing, I know down south. Who are we playing? Thank you very much. We are at Dixon, the Dixon Comets. So be down there next Thursday, and then we'll be at Plainview the following Friday, which that could turn out to be pretty big. Sulphur, who kind of a couple weeks ago they were playing really well and kind of slipped up. And then you got Marlowe, who some ranking services that go more on computer rankings, just pure computer versus what their eyes see, have Marlowe ranked number 1. I did see that in a couple of polls this week. So Marlowe will be to finish out the season, see who wins the district, unless something crazy happens beforehand. So we got a lot of parents and players out there celebrating their victory. I know Paul Jackson was looking for Mr. Waddell. Hopefully he didn't run in the locker room, not thinking that he would probably be out here for player of the game after the game, and we're going to locate him. And God, that would be kind of hard. I can't imagine as a freshman in high school coming and interviewing me as player of the game for something. So probably a little bit of nerves even. Oh, he's posing for pictures? All right, well, I see him over there. Okay, thank you. So is that the freshman? Was that the whole freshman class? I know they got a pretty big class. That's the freshmen who, because all of them got to play a lot tonight. All of them got a stat line. They're all posing for pictures over there because uniforms are messy. They've worked, it's only been for 1 year, but they've worked extremely hard this year, just like everybody else. And they know what's going to take the next 2 and 3 years. So the freshmen are over there. You can see them all. I probably said all their names, and we've seen all their numbers tonight. Now we're going back over a lot of that's the senior class posing for pictures that we have right here. Let's see, we got what do we got? Eddie over there. We got Sam, Carter, Alex. There's Show Pony, and then we got did I see Eddie over there? And I see Gray Keller. I do see him, and we see Big Steve. He was over there. Got Charlie Gunning a body. Heck, he took up half the picture. What am I saying? He's a big fella, strong. I'm trying to see if there's any numbers I missed. And Jack Harris, obviously, he's right there. And then Callahan Lowry, so he's pretty excited over there with the seniors. Andy Bass. If I missed somebody, I apologize. I don't want anybody. But I think that was everybody that was in the picture. So got the seniors. But now we're going to go back to our freshman star player of the game for tonight. We got Walker Waddell. Paul, take it away.
And we are here with Walker Waddell, our Seth Wadley Power Promise player of the game. Walker, great game tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
63-0 Chargers win against the Douglas Trojans. Golly, there was so much scoring tonight. It was unbelievable. Tell us about how many touchdowns did you have?
I only had one.
Just
today.
one, okay.
Yes, sir.
And how long was that run?
It's about, I think, 10, 15 yards.
Okay, good, good. Well, you were showing up all over the field tonight, so, congratulations. Tell us about yourself. You're a freshman?
Yes, sir, I'm a freshman. I wrestle, play football my whole life, and just keep God in my life. I always keep God first. I pray for every game, and just out there I'm thinking the whole time. That's what I'm out here for.
Awesome. Well, that's great. Tell us about your season so far. Have you played some JV games as well?
Yes, sir. JV. I haven't scored anything on JV yet. 2 varsity touchdowns, thanks to my linemen. Couldn't do without them, of course.
Great.
Yes,
All right. So, who do we have next?
Dixon.
Dixon. All right. Well, so the Chargers go to 6-0. Play Dixon next week. What are y'all going to work on against Dixon?
Definitely our defense. It's not a weak spot. Of course, we don't have a weak spot.
Okay.
We'll just work on being better as a team and keeping consistent throughout the season.
Great. Tell us what you've been playing on defense.
Well, I started out at safety,
okay,
and then moved me to outside linebacker, and I guess today I got thrown in at linebacker.
All right. Well, great job tonight being the Seth Wadley Power Promise Player of the Game. Way to go. Anything else you want to say?
Thank you to my linemen.
All right. That is Paul Jackson and our player of the game, Walker Waddell, and we are going to return it to the booth.
Okay, throw it back to the booth.
I tell you what, I've done this, I don't know, a dozen times up here at ChargerVision. It's always been a star. I mean, Andy Bash, Jordan Harris. It's always gotten player of the game as all the stats. But to have a freshman come in, Walker Waddell, that was so cool watching his face. That was pure. I mean, that's just as cool as it gets. And, heck, another first that's just really cool for me was Super Prep feature player being Gray Keller. Worked hard for 4 years. Proud of him. It's my son. And this could be my last ChargerVision. I've loved it. Appreciate everything. Great way to end our night. 63-0. Heritage all over Douglas. And we will look to go 7-0 next week.